Hello everyone, welcome to the grand finals of the Silver League. Today we have three battles at 7 p.m., 20 p.m. and 21 p.m. Central Europa summertime. The first one is Win versus Kazna, a really interesting one. Today I have three commentators. Here is Helios.
Hello.
I've got Sam, of course.
Hello.
And Mobius. I don't know how to to say your name.
No, there's no need. Just call me Ace. Greetings, everyone.
So as you can see, we have already two full teams. That's really
I,
nice.
I, I'm playing. I'm playing for win, of course. You let me win. Good job.
I missed someone. Oh wait, Sam is.
Yeah,
playing.
you stepped me a win. That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
I've always wanted to play for win.
I think the SU-76L is going to be interesting. That should penetrate all of them, I think.
Are they just gonna go for that speedy lineup of RUs and leopards?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like 7 Death Stars in the enemy team, and boom, everything gone.
No, that's not true. We
That
saw that
doesn't
earlier.
work.
You are really yeah. Oh, and it's not right again. Gee, warning things.
FVs are not so overpowered to one-shot everything unless it's an ammo rack, which happens a lot, so they are capable of doing that.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, I would love to see an Object 263 because of the insane DPM. It's like just, I don't know. You can't mess with a medium. Can't mess with this guy because he's got too much track traverse and too much DPM, so he fires faster than a leopard actually. So would be interesting.
Our best.
Again, Leopard has gun depression, and if Leopard utilizes his gun depression working ridge lines against Object 140, then Object 140 has not a lot of chances to utilize this DPM correctly. Really differs in what situation these two rival tanks from different nations are put into.
Yeah, that's right. So do we actually know what the first map is going to be?
Yeah, for that we have heads or tails. It's our random generator.
Okay.
Serious. Seven leopards. GG.
Yeah, like
No, I mean, I don't think the strategy is going to work out really good, but we'll see.
there is no way it's going to work
I
brilliantly
think
unless
the heavy's gonna have a trouble, holding.
Yeah, well, maybe they just want to outcap the enemy team. You never know.
yeah.
Imagine it's just one big cap fest. No one can hit the leopards because they're just running
I
away
can
and
only see
recapping
one.
bases.
Yeah, I can only see one situation where leopards could work, and that's when they isolate heavy tanks or other mediums, because otherwise they have almost no armor. HE will be the nemesis of them if they use all leopards. So, yeah, there you go. They are not going to use full leopards for sure. One
Yeah,
guy decided wisely to take
I
an ice.
think we can take this for serious, this I7. I think he's going to change to Leopard too.
You're just expecting a full leopard meta just because you can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Nah, they'll probably start changing to some heavies now. You would think so anyway.
I would have loved to see 7 Leopards. That would be just amazing.
I tell
Or
you,
at least 6 in the RU. But
we played Win in a tournament one time and they had 3 leopards on their team actually. They did actually play it really well, to be fair.
Yeah.
They ended up winning against us 2-1, but
yeah, well, it actually can work out.
decent in leopards. As a team.
Yeah, that's right. But really, something I would really also love to see is an ammo rack. No matter which tank, but it would just be awesome.
Well, instead of 5 or 7 lappers, they're going for bloody 5 IS7s instead.
So, the grand finals are beginning.
Memes.
Okay, so we get 5 IS7 on win. That's interesting. But it's quite slow, I think, because they're not the fastest.
I think as well they do lack a little bit of DPM. I mean, if Kazna managed to take out that grill, or if the grill gets spotted and taken out, they win have lost a lot of firepower and a lot of cover.
Yeah, that's really true. I mean, an IS7 hasn't got the highest DPM. I think it got the second lowest DPM on tier 10, so this might be a problem, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I
we can
Oh,
see.
say ISNs in this map purely for holding measures, as yesterday we saw in Kazna versus HSD, when Canal was brought up as the map to play in. Kazna just immediately took 4 IS7s as well, so it may
Yeah.
be that they are capping 2 bases and holding them.
Yeah, it really looks like they're just going to hold the line there and outcap the enemy team.
Do you want to know something that's quite funny though? Since we played this the first time in this kind of setup, I've noticed time after time teams have been trying to replicate it and edit the way that we played it. Like we played this against ROP, and now like I've seen it about 5 times in a row.
Lol.
Same tactic from Win.
But it doesn't seem like Win is going to start a push here. They're really how should I say it? They're put all over the map, so that's not good. Maybe Kazna will push the 3 guys there.
Yeah, if you ask me though, I think Win, the way that they're playing at the minute with the spotting and everything, the IS7, I'd say that they're going a little bit too aggressive at the minute. They need to be pulling back just slightly, not too much, but just slightly. They don't need to be so aggressive on the cap.
Yeah.
I find it unlikely that Kazna would reposition around cap B for a push, just because Grilla has cover for win on that side, as well as all of the IS7s from Kazna are actually near base C, so it would take time and they would actually probably risk getting pushed by the Win clan themselves.
Yeah, I'd say if Kazna want to push, they got to go through where the base is normally and just go full force there.
Yeah, well, but actually they don't need to push, so they just need to hold, and actually Win has to push now. Win has to take action.
Yeah.
And I hope we're going to see something really cool in the next minutes.
The caps are so close though. I mean, all they got to do Win is just stick a guy in base for like a few seconds, like maybe base C, but the Kazna are covering it really well. They've either got to take down a guy, probably the lightweight, which would probably be the better option,
I think they're
or
gonna
go in
push.
base C just for a few seconds, just to get that marginal advantage.
Yeah, but if you look at the lineup of Kazna, they might push through there, but
Seems like Win is aligning for the middle push already.
Yeah. I think Win have really got to make a push now.
And there is only one IS7 from Win currently pushing through the middle in the canal.
I think that should be the distraction. Meanwhile, the others are going to take out the tanks.
3 IS7s crossing over the canal already near base D, but it's allowing
This looks like it's going to go right down to the wire. This is going to go right down to the cap. This is.
Yeah. Now Kazna has to do something or they lose.
Caps are exactly equal, and I think Win have just tipped it now because they've gone into that base D and stopped it.
Yeah, that's right.
And now it's slightly an advantage for Win, but the hit points are fairly even at the minute. Ooh, the focus 5 from Kazna is really, really decent coming out here over at the guys in the
Oh,
I7s.
that's going to be really, really close. They have to take
No,
out the...
but they do
No!
actually
Nope,
take down that
just one.
lightweight, and now it's actually 1-4 win in the end, actually.
Okay, really
Yeah.
interesting. It's yeah, it was yeah. I didn't expect when was taking this.
Yeah, it
I
was
guess
really a surprise. I didn't thought of that either.
I think the key with that battle was like they both set up traps for each other, with one team having the grill and another having the cap and then going defensive at C. But because they were playing it so defensive, they realized eventually when there was a slight advantage, right at the end of the battle with the caps, they had to push. But I think frankly, if Win were going to make the push, they should have made that much sooner. But they still won it because they just tipped it, I'd say. But it was really close.
Yeah, that's right. It was really,
just
really close.
just preventing the points flowing for Kazna from cap D just changed the whole game, and I guess the last kill all actually won, like just firmly got the victory in Vin's hands.
Yeah.
As we saw, Kazna was in a small lead, but without one of their caps, even if it's not captured, it seemed like they quickly lost their advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To my mind, Kastner would have had to stop those IS-7s really quick from getting into D base, then they would have might won, but
Yeah, but I think the key with Kazna then was they weren't really properly covering. They were focused so much on base C, I actually think they ignored base D and just assumed they got it.
yeah, that's right. So I hope we see some good game by Kastner now. So
Yeah,
we get,
to make it excited.
yeah, exactly, to even the score.
Yeah, for now it's 1-0 for Win for the guys that jumping in at the moment. Win got a little small advantage at the moment.
Yeah,
They
but
can
it's only slight. I think the Kazna players should have been able with that base A much, much sooner.
oh, they got
You can
they
see
got
that that
rushed.
guy
They
does
got rushed.
decap the lightweight at base D, does decap, but they have taken it anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
And it looks like at the minute Win are
Oh,
ahead on cap, and they have got
oh.
both bases sooner
yeah.
than
Yeah,
Kazna.
The T54 lightweight will go down soon, so Win is at a point advantage.
yeah, and
And
also the IS-7s have taken a lot of HP. They've
yep.
taken a lot of damage.
Jeppy
I,
did a
I, th-
great job with
I think
holding
the
them.
problem here for Kazna might be they are bunched up in one area, and not only that, they have lost that scout tank. So if the 50B was to cover them, they've lost a lot of intelligence there.
Yeah, so for now, Kastner need to push, and Win will hang a little bit over, maybe, and yeah, I hope the grill can get some shells in that spot where he is at the moment.
Again, that spot for grill is not as good because I've been playing grill myself. In that position, if there are any enemy forces near Cap C,
Yeah, they
after
can.
firing,
Yeah, they
yeah,
can.
you just lose all of your camouflage and you're under
Yeah, but I
crossfire.
think I think the key to what he should be doing right now is backing away from the bush, aiming his gun over his side like he is right now, and keeping his camo like that. I think he's making a little bit of mistake in play by going so close to the bush, and you can see he's probably got spotted now.
Yeah,
He's backing
and
away.
it seems like Kastner is preparing to push on C-side.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Win are fairly spread out, and this is a fairly decent defense. Actually, this does make sense to do.
Yeah, you need to choose as Kastner. You need to choose a side where you want to push. I think they're gonna push at C, but they will get some I7 from Win in their ass. So maybe Win can hold this and bring this back to their advantage. But they got base
Well,
B.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be in 2-0 for win.
Yes, exactly, because lightweight is actually moving in for cap A
Yeah.
from Vin.
And they're
So
getting spotted all the way up to that cap. They're not going to be able to get the, unnoticed at all. And the grill is just waiting for them. It's just set up for Win to win this.
Okay, there
Yep.
goes a guy.
That-
Random goes down.
That's the final nail in the coffin, I think.
I'd say
This
so.
is going to be the second win for win.
Yeah, I think that
K5
ISM
is
for Kazna
almost dead.
K5 when he goes down, I think this is cemented for them.
Oh, Jeppy did miss the
They have got
bullet.
all the caps now. Well, they're about to have all the caps.
Yep,
They
it
have
will be
got all the
going very
caps.
fast. And now
Yep,
there goes
this
another
is-
one
Yep.
down. And it's another one for Win. It's really interesting. They did a great job with holding a very good setup lineup. And
I think Win have definitely practiced that because you can see how prepared and balanced they were with the defense. They were so patient and able to cap at the right time. It did pay off for them quite well.
And again, in the first game, as I said, if Kazna is leaving one base to push the other side, it just means that they officially, clearly give up on their base, and Vin has a great chance to just take advantage of it and take over Kazna's bases as they did in this game.
Yeah.
yeah, then yeah, yeah. Okay.
Well, to me, it seemed a bit like Kazna did not really knew what to do because Win was really playing a great game there.
Yeah, it was
Think
really
they
hard
were
to
a bit
break the
lost.
line.
Yeah,
And again, losing the T-54 lightweight for Kazna was darn crucial for Win because it resulted in that lightweight from Win managed to get into A. Then they lost all intelligence on B side, meaning that Win lined up for a capture of base B, and Kazna, like, I was quite surprised that Kazna just left B and A unguarded because that effectively means that anyone can go in there and prevent them from getting points. And
Yeah.
at late stage of the game, it just means a loss unless you quickly focus fire. But spread out positions for Win did not allow that.
Yeah.
I think the key to Kazna's actual downfall was they didn't cap A quick enough. Like they decapped to D, and even if they managed to cap before Win did, even if they did lose that tank, they still would have been ahead on points in the long run, and they could have gone much more defensive. Which is, I think, that's what they wanted to play in the first place. But they just would. I think they made the mistake of not going to A quick enough.
Yeah, that was really crucial. I mean, if they would have had the advantage of points, it might have turned out that Kazna would have won, but yeah,
Well,
they were not
it
fast
is
enough.
Canal map is always about getting cap points early and just securing a defensive position so
Yeah.
that enemy team needs to sweat bullets and prepare for a push, or they will just automatically lose the game.
hmm
Yeah,
This map is not
definitely.
meant for aggressive. It
We
is
haven't
just
actually seen
meant
this
for
map very
holding
much,
position.
but there are a few play styles and a few ways to play it. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how, because this is Kazna's map. It will be interesting to see how they play this. To be fair,
And Kazan is going full heavy setup, meaning that they
well,
might
apart
be
from
going
lightweight,
for
yeah,
city.
They all going to A. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if
Winner all going to C and B,
Yeah,
and Kazna
yeah
quickly going over
they'll
towards
have
A.
advantage because now they got B2.
yeah, and again, Win has got the point advantage, and this is not good for Kazna at all.
No, I
And my
think
gauge
I think they should
game
be
just
capping
crashed.
A.
I'm restarting.
They should have capped A much sooner, but they should also be watching B right now as well, because I think this is a critical time. They should be, at least trying to send in maybe the lightweight just to cap it, because I think there was actually an opportunity there to actually cap base B, believe it or not, because Kazna didn't really cover that then, but they just didn't see it.
Definitely. So it would really be possible to cap B if they were fast enough.
But now Kazna, they're down on points now, and they are in the desert. They've got to make a push with this fairly unmaneuverable setup that they got with the IS-7s. They've got to make a push quickly in one place, I'd say. And you can see Win are spreading out across the town, getting their smokes out there and holding positions, which is really, really good at the minute.
2 IS-7 seems like are going to push on AMX-50B from Vin's side. There they go.
Yeah, if there's no cover or no backup for this IS-7 or the AMX-50B, they might die there, or this AMX would die there, but it seems like 2 other IS-7s are going to help him out. Yeah.
I think he's well covered. I just think that, there's no pressure for Win to actually push over those rails there. They just don't want to take any damage because, if Kazna look like they're going to push, they're going to try and weaken them as much as possible before they do. And they look like Kazna are going to push over the rails towards the north now.
They're pushing in.
IS-7s. You can see the speed boosts are coming out, but they are focus firing quite nicely. Yeah. Win aren't really covering this very well at all, to be honest. They've got inaccurate tanks shooting across the rails, but they're just too inaccurate to actually hit these guys effectively. And Win are really getting punished, losing those 2 tanks.
They're sacrificing this lightweight there to
that
secure
lightweight
the heavies.
is really in a bad situation as well. But I say it was probably a good trade considering 2 IS-7s for a lightweight.
Yeah, I think it's just a distraction from the real push that is going on there right now.
But you can see Kazna pushing into C now. They want to count that quickly. They might even go into B as well. I think they want to assert their domination here on the cap, and then they're going to try and push through again, I'd say. And I'd say from Win, that was a little bit sloppy not to cover those IS-7 on the rails. They just assumed that they'd probably get disheartened about pushing because there were 2 IS-7s. But Kazna wasn't phased by it at all.
But now there's the point advantage at the side of Kazna, which is really in their favor right now because they're 2-0 in disadvantage. So
I'd say that although Kazna are ahead on cap, it is still possible that Win could bring it this back because if you see from Kazna, they are slightly split up still with their IS-7s and the 50B on the rails, and there's still an IS-7 and another one lagging behind. They're not quite together and they are quite bunched up. Still an opportunity to cap C actually for Win.
Yeah, that's right. And it seems like Win is going to get in onto the C base right now to go for the point advantage again.
Yeah, but I think Kazna have already spotted this and they know that we're the danger areas. They're going to try and cover this. I think Win is a critical point again. They got to push in now if they are going to stop this cap.
Yeah, otherwise
well, actually, you just need to stop it for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, but they can't effectively stop it without, taking a tank, and then they're probably going to cap it again. Kazna are. I think they've got to push, really.
Yeah, they need to, because otherwise they will lose.
But I don't think a push is going to come out here, to be honest.
I don't think there are too many options for Win right now, as they are seems like lower on hit points and they have less tanks. So less guns, less hit points, meaning that a push will not work against Kazna, who are concentrating their force in one
there's
place.
the push from Kazna.
Yeah, Kazna are going to take out this IS-7 quickly.
Oh, and the grill misses the shot on the AMX-50B. That's crucial.
Yeah, but I think Kazna have already won this actually already.
Yes.
The cap is just too high at the minute. No, this is Kazna's game. Well played to them on the caps and the push across the rail.
Yeah.
I'd say that was pretty GG.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at the damage, I'd say that the key thing. Oh, what Discord? Oh, for fuck's sake, my Discord. Hello.
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 My Discord was
Yeah,
just
everyone's
messing
just
up.
quiet.
My Discord was
No
messing
words
up.
for
It
such
wouldn't
a weak
flipping register any of your voices.
Everyone is just flashed by the play of Kazna there.
Yes, exactly.
Please ready up, Sam.
I was about to say, for Wind then, I think the key problem was they only had one covering tank, which was the grill. Like, they had no one else covering those IS-7s towards the north, and they
Sam,
really
ready up.
killed Kazna.
I'd say Grill was not even covering those two IS-7s for win because
But
Grill
I'd say
no
that
sight
the
from
grill was
that.
covering as much as he could, but he was the only really
Sam, ready
support
up.
tank that they had.
Sam, ready up.
So, to be honest, I'd say it was a bit of a mistake from Win on the actual setup for going for such a defensive holding setup and not actually, supporting the tanks properly.
Sam.
But
From that
it was.
position, where,
Sorry,
yeah,
you
for
speak.
from that position where Grill was on the rails, it seemed like he got only 2 or maximum 3 shots onto Kazna before Kazna got into the cover where the IS-7s from Win were retreating. So
Hello.
I'd had a guess,
Hello.
like
Okay.
although it would cause Win to get surrounded, Gorilla would actually have more shots if the Win would stay in the same
Yeah,
area rails.
I think if there's anything that either team, actually both teams are, if there's anything they can improve on, I'd say it's the tank lineup. They're going for a lot of IS-7s, which are, good, frontline tanks, good at pushing, but I
And both sides this game are actually going
Hello.
for cap
yeah.
A,
Yep,
which will
but
result in a
this one doesn't seem like it's going for cap because it seems like it's going to be face to face there.
Yeah, this
yes,
looks like
there
a
is
real
no way
brawl.
around it. Cap
Yeah,
A
you can see
is not
Kazna going right down into the reaches of the desert, and so when they want to have a brawl, really, I think. Is it gonna look like an early brawl?
Yep,
seems to
that's
me
right.
that Kazna is better positioned as they are encircling Win in one spot, meaning that they are in a crossfire while Win has to
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah,
I think
that's
Win are a little bit too bunched up in that, A cap area, and they need to spread out a little bit more. You can see
Yes, I
that.
Kazner have
agree.
taken dominance with the path and looking over. I think they need to counter that. They are looking like they're trying to put some shots into him now.
And it seems
In
like they're going
fact,
to
the
push
IS-7
through
for
on
Win
these
does push
two
over.
IS-7s.
Takes a lot of damage, but I think they're going to push this. They want to take down that path first.
And there's the
They're
first
going to push that
dead
area
tank.
now. Gorilla's got it in there as well. Yep. And this is looking like quite a brawl for both teams. Actually, the Win player on the other side is actually holding out quite well. This Win player rushed in. This is looking like a really big brawl, actually.
Yeah, that's. Oh,
This is gonna go right down to the wire. This is just basically focus fire and being able
yeah.
to connect the shots now. I think Win have a slight advantage, but Kazna, they still have quite a lot of
Oh,
health
there was a
and they are
good
focus
focus
firing
fire
quite
there.
well. This is actually really close now. I'd say it's actually gone in the other way, but it's so close with the focus fire.
It
Oh,
seems to me
there's
that,
good focus fire from Kazna there.
It's a good focus
yeah, and
fire
they
from
have
both
a gun
clans, to be fair. This
advantage.
is a real brawl happening.
Yeah,
In
definitely.
terms of firepower, Kazna right now is in upper hand, was
Yeah,
in versus
yeah.
previous 3.
Yeah.
I think Kazna just had the slight advantage in, focus fire. There was really, really good brawling by both teams, actually. I don't think you can put that down to anything. In fact, I'd probably say that the only thing that really let Win down was probably just maybe apart from the slightly worse focus fire was just the fact they had the grill instead of like an extra IS-7. Because, the grill, when it gets in there, It's got no armor. It's not particularly fast at reloading,
Yeah,
and it's probably going to get focused first. You
The-
saw that with Kazna then.
yeah. You could sort it really good. The grill just got HE'd and that's it.
Yeah. But yeah,
And
really
see,
good focus fight by Kazna
me
there, and a
that
real
lightweight.
brawl by both teams. It was actually really interesting to watch. Actually, then you can see the lightweight of Win is trying to go for the numerical advantage, capping basically. He's probably going to try and go for C, but I don't know if he's going to have time. Depends whether Kazna stay around to cap A or not.
Yeah, well, but one guy from Kazna is going to cap B now, so they get 2 bases. And
Yeah.
they just need to wait at the bases because the lightweight can't really pen an I7. So,
No. And he's a one shot. I think he can probably HE him as well. And he's kind of put
Yes,
himself in a choke point now, that lightweight. He knows that the IS7 is there because he's got into B and he's just waiting. This is going to, and Kazna ahead on points. Kazna have won this. This is no way for Win, even if he tries to get away. Unless the Kazna player misses. And I don't know what, somehow Wade win, but I think Kazna have taken this.
I think all not Win, Kazna needs to do is just sit on their caps and not try to cap C like they are doing right now. Although I guess that doesn't change a lot. In
Mm.
any case, I think
Well,
Kazna has
I
got this.
think I think the only thing that Wing could improve on, if anything, are, like I said, the support tank going for that grill. When you saw him when he was trying to brawl with them, he was getting focused first. If they wanted to improve on anything, I'd say probably swap it out for, I don't know, a different support tank like a 50B or an FV25B, just something else that can get in there a bit quicker and can still hold its ground without
yeah,
getting killed.
well, actually, a T110 E4 would be
Yeah.
actually really good in a brawl, I
Yeah,
think, because it's got good armor, it's got a decent gun.
yeah.
Again, I guess
Hello.
Grill
Okay,
15
I'm
is
back
the.
again. Sorry, my microphone is fucking off.
You're quite loud there, buddy.
Okay, I
Just
will.
like me yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I was trying to say is that Grill 15, it has mobility, it has the reload, it has the alpha damage, and it can pack a punch. But
It's
in
better.
such close combat,
It's
yeah.
better.
Well,
Hello.
I'd say Grill is better for ranged sniping than
Yeah,
brawling. Again, E4 is for closer combat,
but
and
you see the grill. I think the intention from when they were sticking the grill was they saw the desert and they thought, neither team are really going to push in, but then they realized they had to push in, and the grill then was useless. But I don't think they were really prepared for it to do that though.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
again, if you would have
really
used the
good brawl though in the last
T110
battle.
E4 there, it might have worked out for Win then.
Yeah, possibly, but it was pretty close either way.
Yeah.
now Win has actually chosen the Mayan Ruins.
Hmm.
I don't see quite a lot of this map in tournaments and clan wars as well. But I guess Win has actually trained on this map. Seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there we see the grill again. Will it work out this time? That's going to be
It's a bit of an
interesting.
unusual map to choose a grill though, but we'll have to
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Yeah,
There are
for
not
some
many.
tactics you need a grill, and maybe it will work out. We will see.
But this isn't that big a map, and there's a lot of avenues with hardly any range. I mean, they possibly stick him on a cap, looking down that avenue at the back in a bush, or possibly on C cap right at the back. But I don't think it'll be particularly useful, to be honest.
Yeah, there are not too many lines of sight where Grill can just stay sniping or keep his distance. A and B caps are could be purely covered with the Grill, but C, I think that's the only place where Grill could prevail
Yep.
quite enough.
Okay, so Win are trundling along towards base A, and they're trying to cover base B as well. Whereas Kazna / ROP have stuck all their forces into the base B area and base C area as well. So
Yeah.
different kind of play styles from either team here, but just see how it pans out.
Yeah, the bad thing for Kazna again is that Win has got 2 bases, so they get the advantage of cap points there.
Mm-hmm.
And we are
And
seeing that K8 is using AMX to try and hit the lightweight, though I see it kind of a waste of shells at the moment, as lightweight was in cover and there are Win players in
Yeah.
advantageous high ground on like near their spawn
Yeah,
for
the mouse
Kazna.
is in a really bad position at the moment. He
yeah,
will die soon.
it's
He's
getting
really getting
focused down.
punished. I think Winner is starting to push against these IS7s.
Yeah. There comes the push. Mouse I7, I7, and another
Some really nice
I7.
focus fire actually coming out for Win here on the
Yeah.
IS7.
Definitely. And you can see one I7 on 100 health points.
I really don't think the Kazna focus fire is here at all. They're splitting up their shots. They're not helping each other. They're not sharing the hit points. They're just allowing Win to just take them apart one by one. This
Yeah.
isn't too good for Kazna at all, to be honest.
I think
And
the E100 is not a good choice on this map.
No, I wouldn't say so either.
yeah, I don't think so too. I mean, I think a mouse would have been better instead of this E100.
But
Yeah,
at the
but
side of
I would have
Win,
said
it
if you
works out
looked at
better.
Kazna's setup, it probably would have been a better idea if they went towards A cap, because they had that E100. They probably could have
Yep.
still on the mouse as well. They probably could have outbrawled them in the heavy line. Just had another big brawl and probably outbrawled them there. But I think a little bit unfortunate with the playstyle of Kazna, I'd say actually.
Yeah.
And that's adding an insult to injury, crashing the lightweight with the grill there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Really
it.
nice play by Win there, actually.
Yeah.
Sloppy
Yeah.
by Kazna, but still well played by Win.
Yeah, that was, to my mind, this was really great played by Win there.
Hmm.
They took out the
And
tanks fast and didn't give Kazna a chance to even get back into the game again.
But I'd say the Win were allowed to do that because how split up Kazna were, just taking them one by one, which worked really, really well for them.
Yeah.
so it seems to me that it's a match point and the Win has a real chance
No, it's
of winning.
best of 9, my friends.
Oh, best of 9. Sorry, didn't know that.
It's not
Epic
there yet.
fail.
Everything can change.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No problem. Okay, fast lineup.
Win again choosing to play that grill.
It
Should be
works out
interesting.
battle before.
Yeah. That's right.
And again, we see an E100 at the side of at both sides.
Yeah, I think Win have actually swapped out an IS7 for an E100 here. I think they're going to go down that. They just want to cement the base A if they do push down the Kazna this time.
Yeah.
The grill is pushing the mouse.
That might be the case. Yeah. But again, I think the E100 is going to work better for Win than for Kazna because last time it was the same. But yeah, you never know. We'll see.
It just depends how they play, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think the win lightweight at the minute really should be getting out of there. You can see Win again have stuck a guy in base B, and Kazna got nobody to cover apart from the E100 and mouse, which probably won't be able to cover it again. So they're probably going to end up being a head-on cap on the caps eventually, by the looks of it.
But there it is again. Win capping A and B. That's not good for Kazna again.
You can see the Win players want to get stuck in again here, take out that mouse and E100, I think now. I think they're probably going to push. You can see the IS7 go on the back. The lightweight is getting stuck in as well.
And the
They want to make a
E100
push
misses again.
It's an identical move, I'd say, from the other side now, from
Yeah.
Win.
But there you can see the mouse and the E100 are getting pushed by this i7, the mouse, and i7 at the back. So, yeah.
And that's quite
Really decent focus fire coming out again
Yes.
from Win. Actually, they should
Yep.
be able to take down the Balhardened, but you can see.
But now
Kazna are
comes
really
the
making a
push of
right now.
Kazna. That's interesting.
Kazna are really making a push. They want to take out that mouse for Win, and I think surprisingly the Win players are actually splitting up quite a bit now. This isn't too good for them actually. They
Yeah.
need to get in there, some of the Win
But
players.
the grill has got the back of those i7s and the mouse. That's
yeah,
not good.
he's got to
That's
get
not
in there
good.
and cover them because he's just not quite sharing the damage now.
Ooh, this is really interesting. A really hard brawl at the moment
Yeah.
is going on. I think
Again,
Kazna
I'd
will
probably
win
say
this.
Kazna are actually out focusing them on, their focus fire is probably a little bit better now. And I think what we're seeing at the minute is just a repeat of what happened in Desert Sands with the being able to brawl with the grill and the extra heavies of Kazna, and their focus fire is just, you can see it again. It's been proven again that it's not just luck. Kazna's focus fire is looking slightly better, I'd say.
Yeah. But now the grill could pick up 3 one-shots. That would be really, really good for Win right now.
Hmm.
And
True,
random bounce another shot. That's not good for them.
They'll be saying, wait.
There's the first kill, and there are 3 one-shots going.
Yeah,
Ah,
this is actually
they
looking
might
really
go down.
close now, actually. I think Win, I do actually have a real opportunity to bring this back, surprisingly.
Oh, the grill
Unlucky
bounces
miss
at the
by the
mouse.
grill. He really should have hit that then. Really needed for his team to hit that. The 100 does HD that battle hardened there for Kazna. Now it's 3 versus 2, but the grill is one shot, the 100 is a one shot, everyone's a one shot.
Yeah, that's the grill is dead there, and I
Yeah,
think
this
the
is going to be a real
E100 won't
challenge for the
last
100.
longer.
No, he hasn't
Yep,
done it.
there it is.
But that was really, really close again. That was very, very similar to the Desert Sands map with the focus fire.
Yeah, if Win would have a bit more focus fire, I think they would have taken the win there too.
Yeah. What I would say about that then was, is like we saw again, I think Kazna, when they make the pushes and they make they want to focus fire, they're just slightly better at being able to finish off targets, whereas Win leave people, like you saw then, on one shots, and I think they just assume that someone else will finish them off. They need to be really secure at finishing off targets, because, the Kaz players are getting extra shots in where they shouldn't have been then.
Yeah,
So a little bit sloppy with the finishing off from Win, and I think if they manage to, see that what they're making mistakes with them when they're pushing into brawl, they could still compete with the brawling of Kazna now.
yeah, for sure. But there was really, I think they really thought, yeah, someone else is going to shoot down this one shot and didn't shot at it. So
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
really a big mistake there by Win.
Yeah,
Again,
what I'd say
the
is,
grill for
if I
taking
were on the side of Win and I was trying to, tell them, I'd be saying, make sure to finish off those guys, even if you think someone else has finished them off, because people were missing, for Win all sorts of areas there. They just needed to make sure that the targets are finished off before they move on to the next target.
Yeah,
and
that's totally
again
true.
again grill taking frontline together with ice sounds from when
We have
I found that
Castilla as a
quite
new map.
surprising.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
That's really a good map for the grill because it can really camp there at the camping spot.
Yeah, it can be,
Yep.
but it depends where exactly they stick it and where exactly are the support tanks for it, like the meds and the heavies. It just depends where they want to stick it, I'd say.
Yeah, that
And
really depends.
I'd even say that Cap C would be left over unless the grill is not covering C cap on his side, because on both sides of the map, grill has advantageous points at both A and C covering uh, the caps, so that enemy cannot quite manage to cap those points. So it may be that the brawl for Kazna this time will be actually near B, because that's the key point, and there that choke point is quite vital for heavy tanks on both sides.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so it looks like Kazna are going for quite a few IS7s here. 5 IS7s. And quite
Again.
interestingly from Win, they've actually sacrificed the grill, like you said, for the E4, which I'd say is probably a much better option.
Yeah.
Even though this is quite a ranged map. I'd probably say the E4 for this map is slightly better.
That's right. I also think the setup of Win is better here because, the heavily armored T124, the STB can flank from the church up there because it's got enough gun depression. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's
See
true.
the STB trying to go for a boost here
Yep.
on that hill for Win. Got into a really decent position at that bush. Can spot base A quite easily and pop over to his right and spot if there's anything there, which he looks like he's going to now.
By the way,
He
guys,
does. He spotted the
oh.
whole team out. Really good job for his team now.
Did you expect that this will happen? This was happening, or
Sorry?
did you expect this this
Well, all I'm saying
scoreboard?
is I've seen this before because KLS have played it like this before.
Yeah, A and B caps are
No.
quite vital on this map because C is quite hard to get if there's a tank destroyer on either side.
Yeah.
And
But all they have
A's
to
are
do is
quite
just spot
dominant.
base C, and if they have a guy at the back, you can hit base C all day. If you want to cap C, you've either got to be really quick about it or just hope that there's no one there to spot you. But it is really risky. You can see the RU and the lightweight having a brawl over on the other flank.
But
the
I
lightweight
think
does look like he's having a slight advantage on him. I think
the
he'll probably go
lightweight
down the RU.
just keeps ramming him to destroy him.
Yeah, which makes sense to be fair. And he bounces that RU, and he does go down now. Good brawling by the lightweight there.
But
you can see on the other flank now, Kazna had
died
lost
there.
2 tanks.
Yeah,
the
but
flank.
the
Winner
T10 E4 is down now.
Yeah, Winner
And
pushing.
another IS7.
Yeah, but you can see Winner really, really pushing aggressively now. They want to take out that IS7, but they should be covering that 50B as well. They've only sent one IS7 over there.
But if the AMX 50B is in reload, one
I think
I7 is
Kazna
enough.
are far too split up here. They should have come together.
Yeah.
They're just too split up at the minute.
They are again way too split up there.
Yeah.
And the AMX 50B going down, that's not good.
You can see Kazna are trying to regroup here, but they just can't manage to focus fire when it's key and manage to bring it back. I think there's a little bit too late to regroup right now.
Yeah. And they still got a one-shot STB left.
Yeah.
But again, Win on their side are not switching out low HP I7s for the full HP Pasca, as he's sitting in cover, and that allows Kazna to focus fire them quite well.
What we
Kazna actually Kazna's focus fire at the minute. To be fair, those 3 tanks have almost they've taken down 3 ISMs on that other flank, and they still got 2 left. They have really actually made. You can see Kazna with just the 3 of them made a really effective push there.
Yeah. And again, the focus fire of Kazna is just incredible. They're really focusing down.
The focus fire, even though they only had 3 of them, the just coordination of hit points as well. The people they were keeping guns in the game, whereas Win are just assuming that they can just beat them with just pure bulk of having an extra player. They need to realize that they need to share the hit points and need to focus fire a bit better.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
Yeah, but Win can still bring this back if
yeah, I'd still say Win are gonna take this one, but Kazna, to be fair, that was a really decent comeback, and I think Win have to start to realize, even if they manage to win this game, the game after, they've got to realize that they must, not just assume that they can just overcome, 3 tanks with, 4. They've got to be able to focus fire the targets properly.
Yeah, and you see the focus fire by Kazna there again, the lightweight flanking from the back.
This Win player actually is not doing too good a job. He's letting that lightweight just take shots into him. And I know the lightweight has got lower pennon, but he is still just hitting the back of the ISM quite consistently.
Yeah.
And the ISM for Kazna is just baiting him. They have got cap advantage. You see it
Yeah.
go to 818, 822. I think Win are actually going to lose this because this sloppy play from the Win player now. He should
Yeah,
have taken out that lightweight.
that's right.
Again, another shot by the lightweight into the back of him. Really sloppy play.
That's it.
Oh my god, the whole team from Win is just roasting that IS-7.
Oh my god. That was like, Kazna was outnumbered there, but they still did not manage to kill
To
Kazna.
be honest, I think that was a real mix of, Kazna really organised themselves, sharing the hit points, focus firing those Win IS-7s down that flank near B. And then afterwards, you saw the Win player right at the end. He should have been taken out of lightweight first, but he chose to try and chase after Battle Hardened. I don't know why he didn't just go full in if he was going to do that, but he just chose to hold back. Didn't quite work out for him. A bit sloppy at the end by that Win player, and he should have won that.
Yeah. But
In
again,
that spot where the IS-7 from Kazna actually went into, I know that spot. Like I saw that he's going back and forward onto the ridge line that is keeping the river in place. And it seemed to me that he was actually getting a timer for drowning. So by seeing that, like I don't know, maybe it's just the haste of situation and it's me looking from the side of things, but I would actually push that IS-7 from Kazna with my IS-7 into that river so he cannot reset the timer and so he would drown. At least that's what
Yeah,
I
just
saw.
to try and drown him.
yeah, definitely.
But
But again, the HP sharing, that was really bad by Win there because they just
yeah,
let one tank go down and had 4 others or 3 others left on full HP. So yeah, that was not what it should be like.
exactly. But I
And
still think
again,
even with his sloppy play at the end, we're not being able to, regroup themselves. And you saw Kazna took them apart one by one. They should have that ISM really should have won that regardless.
Yeah, that's right. He
and
should have just pushed that lightweight and cap B, so gaining advantage of the cap points maybe, and
Yeah.
wait for the other I7 to just come or cap A and then go to A and kill him. So
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
an
again,
so
IS-7 AFK.
Kazna and Win look like they're not really changing much here. They're
Hey,
probably
by
going to
the
go
way,
to similar sort of positions.
yeah, what?
no, nothing.
Okay.
I hope this time Win will actually put their most healthiest heavy tanks in front so that those one shots like there were last game will survive and there will be more guns in the game to reorganize, regroup.
Yeah. I
Definitely.
think I think what's quite unusual from Win at the minute, the way that they're spacing out is just a bit sloppy, if you ask me. Like the two IS-7s behind base A, near the bush, if you can see between base B and A, those two should be pushing up with the IS-7 there just to hold. Because if they take him out, there's two IS-7s. They're fairly decent at holding, but they should be with him really. And I think
Yeah.
that's another key thing you can see again. Win
There.
not really using the meta of how the tanks are to share the hit points, and I think in the later stages of this game that could really make a difference.
Yeah, but you can see the lightweight is flanking the STB. Now the IS-7 trying to to reset the cap zone now, and also the AMX is there, and now another
Yeah,
IS-7
IS-7
seems to be
does
coming.
manage to cap it. Quite a low roll by the AMX there. Was
Yeah,
that the AMX who just connected?
maybe he was using APCR.
Yeah, it must have been.
So yeah,
And another low roll as well, actually.
yeah,
But he does manage to
but
reduce him down to 300 health, a one shot for pretty much every tank on his team now.
except for
So
the lightweight.
although they've managed to cap B, Kazna could actually retake that base because they still got the lightweight spotting and covering. They could actually take that, I suppose, if they wanted.
Yeah.
Yep.
But again, it's not very good what Win did there, sacrificing an entire IS-7 just to cap B. That wasn't very efficient.
Yeah, but what I'd say, if I were to get a guy just to cap a base and you knew that they were going to die, you'd want it to be a bottom tier. An IS-7 is a key, holding, pushing tank. You don't want that tank losing too much health. Okay,
Yeah.
at the minute you can see the Kazna player, the Battle Hunter, is really overexposing. He's not getting punished too much. He does take 600 roll from the grill, but not too bad considering the fact that he was out for at least 5 seconds there, right in the
Yeah,
open.
indeed. He should have been punished way harder there, but it doesn't seem Win is getting their system work, so that's not good.
Like I said, though, the IS-7s aren't support tanks, and I think Win are lacking a support tank apart from the grill, because the only one to punish him then was the grill. That's what I'm trying to say. If they manage to push Kazna with an organised push again, the only thing that can really cover them, apart from the holding tanks like the IS-7s, is the grill. And if they manage to take down the grill, there's not much Win can do about it, really.
Yeah, indeed, that's totally true. I mean, if they really manage to take out the grill, what seems like there, because the grill just received 800 damage, then I think that's it for Win then, because the guy one-shot IS-7.
The grill surprisingly hasn't been punished too badly. He was in the open for a while, but fairly even considering that the Kazna play didn't actually go down. Okay, so the IS-7 for Kazna is kind of pushing. It does look like he's going to actually go into the river. Kazna look like they want to make a push here. They can see the opportunity of the Win players are on lower health and they are split up again.
Yeah.
And I think Kazna are going to start to try and make a push.
But another big problem
is for Kazna is really isolated.
Yeah, and another problem I think is that there are 3 one-shot IS-7s from Kazna. This is really not good.
Look as well at the setup of Win as well. There's a 2 IS-7s and a grill which are also one-shots easily.
And then STB2, so yeah.
Yeah, the STB2, yeah.
It's just about who kills the first tank now, and it seems to be
go
Win.
down the Battlehorns on the hill for Kazna.
Don't forget.
So close with the hit points, I'd say right now. You can see that both teams have a lot of one-shots.
Yeah, but they still got a really healthy AMX-50B. If he manages to kill a few of them, that would actually be...
But you see at the minute, Kazna aren't actually in that brilliant positions, and they are lower on cap. Because he's already up to 800. And another
they
tank
lost
does
2
go down
other
for
vehicles.
Kazna.
3 vehicles. Oh my god.
This does look like it's
3
going
versus
towards Win, I'd say now.
It's
I
really
think they
interesting
definitely have
we
a real
thought maybe a
advantage here.
tiebreaker. I think we've got a tiebreaker for today.
I really do, yeah. I think we got a tiebreaker now.
Helios.
Yes.
Can you maybe make a new room, because otherwise, yeah. Oh no, it's not needed because Kasna's here.
Okay.
And Kasna needs to play a next battle too, so yeah.
Yeah, with that game then, I'd say that Win were definitely better at holding out with that. And I know it wasn't looking too good with the cap at V, but that was actually the winning thing for them, forcing Kaz to come out right in the open, right to the aim of that grill, which was fairly effective actually.
Yeah,
and it really
indeed.
did pay off for Win in the end actually.
But now we got the tiebreaker. This is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be really, really interesting. Since some really, really decent games, you've seen Kazna being able to focus fire really efficiently, being able to see Win, holding out, going very defensive, some really decent capping moves, and yeah, it's been really interesting so far.
Yeah, I think if Win play their best game now, really focusing the fire, sharing the HP, they got a really good chance to beat Kazna.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, they started to wake up a little bit with being able to finish off targets now. Whereas that's what they were slightly lacking with their focus fire. But Kazna, they could still bring that back because they've been consistent throughout with their pushes, being able to focus fire, finish off targets. I think a key game was the one before last, where those 3 IS-7s managed to take down, like 4 IS-7s and another tank as well. But you could just see the efficiency and be able to share the hit points of Kazna compared to Win.
Yeah, that's right. In the end, you could really saw that like every tank of Kazna was pretty much a one-shot. There was really good HP sharing there, but
Yeah,
unfortunately,
exactly.
picked them up one by one.
Really interesting last map for that Win have chosen
Oh
actually.
yeah, that's right.
Rockfield.
But to be honest, like Fort Despair would have been way more awesome, I think, because it's such a small map.
Yeah, but I think Fort Despair is a very difficult map if you don't manage to cap quite early. Like the caps where they're placed, they kind of force you to go into quite risky places, I'd say, with Fort Despair. But we've seen Win on Rockfield before, and they are pretty efficient. So personally, I'd have to say this is going to go towards Win, but you never know. Like I said, the Kazna uh, focus fire that we've seen before could outplay them here.
Yeah, but I think I would personally go for Kazna because I don't know, I'm a fan of Kazna, so yeah.
I like both clans. They're both really really decent clans in clan battles actually.
Yeah, sure. But just like in the grand finals, I was hoping for Kazna all the time, but yeah, didn't work out really much, really
No.
great. So yeah.
The
Anyways,
Well,
PC
personal
clan's trying to go
preferences in
against like
commentary
Ding
should be
and
decided.
but I think if real Win manages to play really good focus fire, I think they're going to beat Kazna. That's
yeah,
what I
but I
think.
think if you give them enough time and you give them enough space to set up their defense, they could be really really efficient at making sure that you have to come to them with the caps as well. Whereas Kazna are a completely different kind of playstyle clan where they will choose a specific place, go full aggression and focus fire, and they will just play it like that. So two different types of playstyles we've seen so far, but really, really efficient plays from both teams, I'd say so far.
Yeah,
Not much between them.
definitely. Oh, we can see the RU getting 300 damage there right at the
Yeah.
beginning. That's not good.
But their lightweight does take a fair bit of damage. The RU should be getting out there right now. Would
Yeah.
be a good time for him to go. You can actually see Win are actually at a disadvantage. Kazna have already capped,
Yeah.
and Win haven't even managed to get to a cap yet.
And
So
as we saw before, if Win has to start to push, it's all but the I7 taking a lot of damage there.
yeah, the grill, a nice early shot there to be able to hit that battle hardened.
Yeah, but as
You
I
see,
wanted to say, I think if
every
Win has to push in now, this is not going good for them.
yeah, but you see, every bit of HP that Kazna loses, they're not able to cover the push of Win.
Yeah.
Win, I'd probably say are worse at being able to push.
Oh, another shot into this battle hardened there. He's down to one shot for the grill. If the grill
He
manages
is.
to get the I7 down there taking 800 damage, that's
Yeah.
not looking good for Kazna at all.
It's not. The HP really is an advantage of Win right now, but I think if anything, Win have to. What I will be doing is probably send all
And
of
Win
their IS7s to cap
Win
B
is trying to
quickly.
push this IS7 there. Oh my god, another IS7 taking 800 damage. That's really not good. So two I7 down to one
I
shot
think the
for the grill.
Kazna IS7s really are bleeding far too much HP on that one side, and he does go down on the
Oh,
hard
and there
side
goes
now.
another one down.
There's the first kill.
The cap is towards Win, and now they can play it how they like to play it. Very defensive, set this up now.
Yeah,
I
and
think
Kazna really ain't got the HP to push in there.
No, they haven't. And like, no matter how good their focus fire will be, they have
And grill
managed to
has
spot
been
that grill
spotted.
though. The grill does take
Yeah,
900 there.
but the grill is still alive, and the grill can one-shot two I7s there.
Yeah, but
And
you
of course,
see,
the
this is
T6
how
for
Win
lightweight.
like to play. They like to play this defensive setup, and
Yeah.
now they've got that cap advantage. There's no pressure for them. They can play how they like to play.
That's
Whereas
right.
Kazna have bled far too much HP.
Yeah,
and now
and
they
even
can't
lost
push
one
Ooh,
tank.
the grill got another shell in the battle harness,
That
and now
focus
he is
fire
Oh
on
only
my
at
hardened.
58 hit points.
That's not going good for Kazna at all.
No,
But what the
the Kazna
I7 is
focus
doing
fire,
is
and
not
he
needed
does
at
go
the
down
moment.
now. Kazna already 2 tanks down,
Yeah,
and
but
the cap
there's
is
one
well in the
I7 from
favor
Win going down
of
right
Win.
now.
Yeah, another player does go down this time for the
Oh,
Win.
but the two I7s on the ridge are getting pushed there.
Yeah, And I think this win, IS7 on the other side should be able to take out those IS7s pretty much sole on his own.
And there's the next
And
I7
Oh, the
going
drill
down.
bounced the shot.
Ah, that's not good. But I
That
think
pattern is in real trouble now.
Win is still going to manage this game. They're going to win this
I think this is a real
because it's a 3
advantage
versus
for
5 situation, and oh my god, Battle Hardened only at 60 HP there.
A
Oh,
Yeah.
sneeze will kill him.
yeah, really. Oh,
We will
and
see
the
another-
lightweight is dead.
Yeah, another tank for Kazna does go
There
down
comes
now.
the RU. There comes the RU,
There goes
and
the
he
H.
finishes the Battle Hardened off.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh my god, what a really good play by Win there.
Yeah. I think the key was they managed to get those early shots out with the grill
Yeah.
to stop, just to kind of like dishearten Kazna from pushing, like stopping them from how they like to play. Because I think Kazna and Win have finally realized Kazna are kind of a one-trick pony with the pushes. They do make good pushes, but you know, Win when they set up the defense, it's just far more efficient at holding.
Yeah, they really managed to connect all the shots there. Win that was really good. I think
Yeah.
personally I
think
would
the
have.
focus fire. I think the focus fire from Window was much better.
Yeah,
Okay, but sorry that I need to cut you off. But now we are going at black screen for a minute, and we will be back in a few seconds or minutes. I don't know. See you in a few minutes, guys. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second battle, Kazna versus LGN underscore. And today I have the same commentators, of course. Yeah, hope this battle will be same interesting as the battles before, because that was really excited. Yeah, it was really nice to watch and also to commentate. It was really fun, and we've seen some good pushes and some good shots from the grill in the special.
And as well, some things that both clans need to be working on. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope those guys watch our stream and they will not scold us too much for being like supportive for one side if they see it like that. But
Mm.
they would grab some things from us,
But,
maybe
but to be
for
honest, we
pushing.
did kind of highlight both teams
Yeah,
where they
Yeah,
can improve. So
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, we told our personal choices, but we also thought logically about it and weighed, which team is really better. So yeah, it was good actually. Well, you could say like, yeah, Legion will win this for sure, no matter what. But yeah, we're
mm,
serious here. We're not saying this.
to
yeah.
be honest,
There's no way
personally,
no one
I
said
think
that
this is going
ever.
to be pretty close to another tiebreaker. I think Legion aren't, although they do have some decent players, they aren't the most efficient team out there in this in the games that we've seen so far in this league. You know.
Yeah, but what I really like is this Object 263 there. That's my absolute favorite tank, to be honest, because it's got like really incredible frontal armor, like 250 millimeters, and DPM beyond 4K. It's really a nice tank.
Yeah, but if you get flanked in it, even though it's fast at turning, it's turretless and it's got no side armor.
That's right. That's right. But if you know how to play it, it's really incredible.
Yeah, true.
But sometimes you're really unlucky. Like today, I had a battle 6.1k damage in this thing, and I lost. Then I looked the stats afterwards, and none of my teammates had more than 1k damage.
Oh, I'll tell you,
Congrats
Well,
to
that's
all tier 10 players out there.
do you know
that's
that
yeah,
reminds me of
that's to
me.
be expected. Like after the update where all the tickets for tournaments were replaced for credits, I guess a lot of people who were trying to gather credits and who were limited to doing so because their win rate or just winning ratio was not so good, they just have been given free credits, and many guys, like no matter the win rate, just got an opportunity to take out their tier 10s out and not really have a care in the world. But besides that, first game,
And it seems like Legion is going for a push on A side.
and at the other side we see Kazna goes for a C.
That's going to be good. Let's see who caps first. It's Kazna. So Legion
Yeah.
has definitely got the disadvantage there.
Yep.
but again, if they want to, they will try and find a time period when they can cap B, because B for them is a lot more closer and safer to cap than for Kazna.
Yeah, but as we saw at the last battle win against Kazna, Win managed the situation very well. And it seems like the mouse is going to cap B there
Oh no, he got reset.
and reset it again.
Mhm.
It would be a good idea to put a light tank behind the mouse to cap B, but
Ooh, the mouse got
uh,
some big shots.
One commentator is going out of order. I'll
oh,
be right back.
the Object 263 is actually putting out a lot of damage there. Two
Hello.
shots in this battle hardened, one into the T110 E5.
My Discord crashed then.
Ah, Sam. That's nothing new. Okay, but so as you can see, at the moment, uh, I think LGN underscore has a hit point advantage because K2 from Kazna gets some big shells and K8
Yeah,
too.
but look at the mouse. He's taking another shot now for Legion underscore.
Yeah,
He's
that's
taking
true.
all the hit points. The object 263 is not exactly full health. I'd say
Yeah,
it's fairly equal at the
but
minute.
he put out like 2k damage already, this 263 there, so he
Yeah,
really
and yet
knows
another
how to
shot
play
being
this
put into the
tank.
mouse. That
And
mouse really needs to hide now.
another
He's
shot
taking
into this
half-
I7 from the object. He's really seemed to use this DPM there, but we'll see how this is going to work out.
But the key thing about where he is at the minute, there aren't too many tanks for him to actually hit from there. So I'd say Kazna is still fairly safe from that object.
Yeah,
You
but
can
this
see
mouse is
that
actually
Legion.
really...
Sorry.
No.
You
Yeah,
can,
no problem.
you can see that Legioners are trying to, regroup over towards C from the one side, towards that lightweight of Kazna.
Yeah, I think they just want to kill the lightweight and then go for the defense.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A case.
He
a
will go
K5.
down, I think,
Oh,
now.
Case
This
and the
lightweight will
lightweight
probably
one shot.
fall. He does go
Ooh.
down, and that does allow Legion underscore to have the cap advantage. Now it's down to Kazna to
But
actually
there
make
are
the push.
two I7s pushing in
Yeah,
on A.
I think we'll have to see whether Kazna try and do another one of the
I7
organized
bounce.
pushes. I7 for Kazna is very isolated against that mouse. He does need a bit more support than that. The battle hard's
Yeah,
on
but this
his side.
I7 got like 1000 damage right now. That was incredible. And there he is down. I think this is going to Kazna this game.
Yeah, this does look like Kazna's game here, but it depends how they play it out because it is fairly equal actually. I think that mouse being on 17 health does go down now.
Oh, that's interesting right now.
You
I
can see the
think.
Kazna players are pushing out to the
Ooh,
IS-7.
ooh, and
They're
another
gonna
one
try and
goes
take him
down.
out.
And now the T11
Fire
Y5 has only
3-5.
100 hit points less.
Oh
So
my
actually,
god, this seems to be go for Legion.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
this is
sure.
Oh
actually turned
god,
around.
they turned this around really great.
Surprisingly, the team which we've seen, with the really decent pushes, really inefficient at pushing the Kazna, and actually Legion underscore, the team which you wouldn't expect to really be, making the most efficient pushes, actually really did bring that back with the push then.
Yeah. But I really didn't. Oh my god.
K2 has only 75 hit points left, and there goes another one down. And another
Oh,
one.
Yeah.
And this
then
one
This is
that's
goes to
Legion's. Yeah.
LGN underscore.
Well done to Legion underscore.
They did a
Solid first
great
game
job.
there.
well. That I really didn't expect that. I really thought it's going to go for Kazna, but
Ultramate did a great job at the side of LGN underscore, and at the other side, Gorhan did try his best, but his team doesn't work with him. Yeah, so this one goes to LGN underscore. It was a really intense game.
yeah, if you look at the damage, you can see this object put out 3.8k damage, which is really absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
If you give the tank a hold down position, targets to shoot, it will surely do that because
Yeah.
it has ridiculous armor.
As we
And
saw right now.
But to be honest,
as
I
I
think
said,
Kazna had made the mistake of enforcing so much tanks on that side and just sticking them in the open. They should have just retreated as soon as they saw the object.
Yeah,
Project
but anyways, really good work from Ultramate in his object. He really made the grade there.
Okay, we're going to the next battle. Hamzai Boy is joining in the LGN underscore team, and they left someone. I don't know who.
It was the other Saho B.
Okay. Oh, you know exactly his name, of course. We have some stalkers here.
No.
And Legion is going for A again, and it seems like Kazna is going for C again.
So it looks like both teams are going exactly the same tactics.
Yeah,
LGN has a really basic tactics, and they use it every time. If it works, maybe they'll change.
To be
I don't know.
honest, what I don't like from Legion underscore at the minute, they haven't changed their setup that much, and it isn't exactly it's fairly flexible, but it isn't exactly specialized for what they're trying to do. To be honest,
Yeah, and they got again the not the point advantage. Now they need to try again to push or just hold it and get a tank down from the side of Kazna.
yeah, but if Legion works this out as the last game, we're going to see another lose by Kazna there, with the same strategy from Legion.
this looks pretty much identical to how it was played last time in terms of positions, actually, as well,
Yeah,
from both teams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but that's not good. The I7s of Kazna are really out in the open as the T110 E5. So this
I
is not
think
that good.
I think Kazna's IS7s aren't really made for sniping like this, and they get a
Yeah,
little bit frustrated at the fact that they can't really use their tanks how they're supposed to be used up close, brawling.
yeah. Well,
This
the
one.
IS7 has a bit too much gun dispersion for
Yeah,
sniping, as I think. But yeah, if they want to play like this, I don't know. Maybe they're just preparing for a push. We'll see.
Yeah,
yeah,
Heavy tanks are made for just going driving in front, taking damage while shooting in general direction of enemy, not hitting the enemy at all. I
Yeah,
mean, only close combat. That's where
but we
IS7
can see those
consider.
two meet, the lightweight and the pattern coming in here, and it seems that they're getting focused down. And IS7,
oh, I7 gets 1200 damage. It's this
oh
one not looking good for LGN underscore. Maybe they can turn it again back, but that will be um an hard job.
yeah.
That will
yeah,
be an
definitely.
achievement and a half.
I think
But
Legion underscore have stuck their tanks back over towards their own spawn now, trying to see if there are any Kazna players caught out, but Kazna have it fairly well covered at the minute.
yeah, I think Kazna is doing it way better than last time. They're really not exposing themselves too much and just going for the points.
Yep.
But again, the oh, the difference between the points is not that much. If they manage to kill one tank, they will get the point advantage.
That's right, but if Kazna manages to stay hidden, that won't happen. But anyways, this is going to be very, very interesting.
Yep.
It seems like Legion underscore is trying to push on the left side
But
on
Kazna have
their
got
own
like
spawn.
4 tanks over there. I mean, I think if they want to push anywhere, that is not the place to do it. And they have actually lost an ISM for trying to do that now.
There is an
Lightweight is
IS-4 pushing this battle hardened with the object. That's going to be interesting.
This
But
is a really unnecessary push, I'd say, from Legion underscore here. A little bit sloppy, going
yeah,
right to the open against Kazna's, defensive positions they set up here. Kazna are
And
well
they are going
prepared for
one by
this.
one. One by
but
one.
there
They
is
have achieved
first the first kills are there, lightweight, IS-7, and battle hardened. But it seems like Kazna is going to win this one.
Yeah. I think the key was there. I think Legion underscore panicked quite a bit with their push. They didn't do it at the right time and it was in the wrong place.
Yeah,
Kazna were well prepared for where they were going to attack, and they just held out in the right positions.
I'd say it was just a miscommunication on Legion's side, as it seemed like someone said push, but even if it was a captain, he didn't say which side, maybe, or even if he said so, then not everyone agreed with him and then like started to stalk over each other or something like that.
Yeah,
It's quite a possibility. Because
Yeah.
pushing one by one will never work, and that's exactly what Legion was
exactly.
trying to do.
Pushing one by one against the team that is focusing the fire really, really good is not really a good idea.
Yeah, it's not only the focus fire, but they were well dug in as well, Kazna.
Yep. 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 Okay, let's check gold file. Didn't heard about that map, but we will search which one it is.
Black Goldville.
Gold file. There is no
Gold
gold
file.
file.
What?
There is no
He
gold.
means Black Goldville, but
Yeah, I think it's Black Goldville.
someone
Don't
typed
mock
in
the guy.
gold file.
Not everyone is speaking English as their native language. Please don't mock him.
Yeah, no problem. I'm Austrian, what should I say?
Well, I'm from Latvia. What should I say?
Yeah.
I'm living in near the border with Russia, and I'm speaking Russian most of the time. I'm
Yeah,
quite surprised they can even manage to speak in English that well.
but your English is really good for that. I mean,
I'm doing my best.
maybe it would be funnier if I, talk a bit in a German accent. Would that be better?
Don't do
Funnier
so on stream. We can
commentator.
do that afterwards.
Yeah, I won't do it. No worry.
That wasn't even a question for you to do it or not.
Yeah, I know. It was an order to not do it.
Okay, so it seems like in this map, I would say C and B caps are quite dominant, especially if the team is lined up mostly with heavies, as the
Well,
mods will be at cap B.
I don't think so that it really would just be focused at C and B. I think A could also be a good position to start a push onto B, but we'll
You can
see.
see Legion's setup though. Legion School's setup. I think they'll probably head up towards base A personally.
And it seems like they're doing so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
there's
goes a little bit split up.
Yeah. In
Oh,
fact, actually,
that's
Kazna are actually putting a lot of dominance into base B. They're probably going to spot.
Kazna is also going towards A there.
Yeah.
Really interesting situation at the moment.
That lightweight for Legion to score just hasn't got the cover quite yet because the heavies are still coming up the large ridge, but he shouldn't be going too aggressive. Though A has managed to be
But the lightweight of Kazna almost dead.
Yeah, he does get punished quite badly there.
Yeah.
And it does go down now.
dead.
There's the first tank going down for Kazna. That's
You
not
can
good.
see Legion underscore are pushing into B now as well. Kazna are holding back over there. They're not able to cover it properly, and they have managed to cap that now. Legion underscore.
Yep.
The I-70 Chagger got also not many hit points left. 617 only. There was no grill at the side of of blah, 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 Kazna, but it will be really hard to control that 670 hit points. And there goes another one with 600.
Oh, there is another I7 going down. Yeah.
There's quite a bit of split at the minute actually between both teams at the minute. They
and K5 taking 800 damage now, 200 from the lightweight.
Probably will go down.
But now this Ice 4 is isolated there, so he might go down as well.
Yeah. 3 versus 1 over there should go down.
AMX manages to miss Patton. One shot penetrated. And now
Decent
he's
brawling
really
coming
low.
out from both teams, actually. The focus fire isn't too bad, but I'd say that both teams actually split up quite a lot now.
Yeah.
Yep.
This looks like it's going to go towards Kazna, I'd
Kazna.
say, to be honest. But
Yeah,
see,
but
there
this
are...
AMX can one-shot this Patton and this I7 if he manages to penetrate or
Yeah.
just bounce.
Yep.
But he's tunnel visioning on IS-7, and Patton is, yep, he is reloading, and Patton has a free reign on that AMX.
Oh, but the I7 goes down there, and
Yep.
the lightweight
50B is going to clip
is
into
going-
that lightweight now. Lightweight probably will go down as well. Yep, and he
Yep,
does.
but the other I7 go down as well.
See the pattern of Kazna is trying to brawl with that 50B, but I think the 50B is off reload now, or is about to come off reload.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's already done with reload by now.
Yep,
And
and does
there
connect
it
shop for
is.
that pattern.
And all a high roll there by this I7. Or it
He was
was
going to kill him
HE.
anyway.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
really
well
good
played
gameplay by
by,
Legion
Yeah,
underscore.
Legion underscore.
Yeah. Oh, Ultimate did a great job with 4,600 damage.
Yeah.
But the rest of his
Oh.
team was a little bit slappy.
Yeah, definitely. But they still got the job done, so
If it's stupid but it works, then it's not stupid.
yeah.
Lol. Yeah, that's true.
I think it's going to be interesting if any of the teams is going for C now, because now both of them went to A. So it will be interesting to see if anyone is going to C now.
I think they both teams realise that going to the top and going to B is a lot safer to play if you want to push down, like onto the town. But the town can still be really effective if you manage to hold it out with heavies and support B effectively. But it is quite hard to cover B when you're in the town, though. So I think neither team want to, force themselves to do that.
Yeah. But if they would have like a tank destroyer backing it up in the town, it could work out too, because if they really try to push, you get a few heavies in the back, they can push in as well. And yeah, we'll see.
And we are in the fourth battle, I think.
It is the fourth,
battle.
yeah.
Okay, that's really nice. Yeah. Tonight we have a busy program with many games. Some interesting. No, not some. All interesting. It's really hard to choose which clan will get the trophy. And
Oh, it seems like this lightweight from Kazna is going to cap C early.
Yep.
There's no one from Legion to counter that lightweight as well.
And now they're all rushing into B.
Yep.
Oh my god, they're just pushing in there really hard. What the fuck?
What's your language?
This looks really interesting. LGN underscore, the guy Baggy is almost dead. He's at 186.
He does
And
go
And
down now.
there he is.
Maybe yeah, Tiger is now also dead because he's got
Yep.
he's dead.
And this I7 going down there, that is also a really big mistake because he's going to be dead soon. Oh my god, 1800. Oh, that's not good. And this AMX is going down right now too.
This
is
really
really-
good focus fire at the side of
Yeah,
Kazna. This is
you can see
amazing.
AMX just taking 1400 damage. Oh my god. And the lightweight killing an AMX 50B. Ooh.
I
GG.
think I think the two type of playstyles on this game was Kazna going for the risky but effective push straight through the center at B, whereas like Legion did try and cover it with tanks, but I don't think they were just expecting them to go full force there.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
I think
It's pretty much decided at that point.
there's not only a T-55 lightweight left. Remake.
Basic rematch.
I'd be quite surprised if this lightweight would pull something off, but
No, he
that's
can't.
well.
Oh
There's
my
always
god. That was a short battle. But the
That was
push of
pretty
Kazna
short.
was really, really awesome there. Good focus fire. Connecting the shots. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I guess they just noticed that no one's trying to take C. Even the lightweight from Legion underscore was not trying to take C in the previous battle, so they probably just put a bet on that every single tier 10 tank on their team would just hold B, cap it, while one the lightweight would cap C without any resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And after they realized that there is not that much force near B from Legion, they just pushed in.
Well, Middleburg, the next map. This is going to be interesting. I think both teams are going to brawl at C, but I'm not sure about this. But I think C is just a really good option because you can flank down into the city. So this will be actually a quite good position there. But
Yep.
as they are really heavy set up, I don't think they're going up, but they might go up. Maybe these two lightweights are going to brawl up there, see who survives.
Well, there's pretty much two options. One is the heavies from either of teams just go into the city and take both A and B, and then they try to cover both sides, or which means that they will split up. Or the other option is that they take mediocre speed tanks, or maybe just the same heavy tanks like IS-7, which have pretty good mobility for a heavily armored tank. And so they might brawl at sea like it happened yesterday between Kazna and HSD.
Oh, you have a good memory.
Yeah, enough. Forget such bright battles in between where one of the clans IS-7s was AFK in the first battle.
Oh yeah, that one. Pandolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's AFK. Yeah, that sucks for Kazna. That was a really big, yeah, a little bit slappy.
Well, probably just some network and connection problems. You know, life is not fair in any means.
No.
Hashtag life advice.
And there we go. The fifth battle is started. Hope
Yep,
this one
and
will.
they're all heading towards C.
But at Kazna's side, there goes two battle harnets and I7 and battle harnet, two I7s, blah blah blah. It goes to left, so they've got now an advantage because
Yep.
the two I7s, one battle harnet, one blah blah blah,
Yeah.
can cap A2 if they are fast, but they
So
And
doesn't gonna
as
do
well,
that.
the Kazna player for the lightweight does decap C, which is
Kazna
really
is really outnumbered there. And
yeah.
there
They are
starts the
they are
push.
outnumbered. They are outnumbered for
Oh,
now,
but the
but
focus fire from Kazna,
yeah,
this AMX just taking
exactly.
1,300 damage.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
It seemed
but
like the seemed like AMX just lagged out for a minute.
Oh,
because-
there is that AMX. Really bad gameplay by Legion _. I think this was just an unnecessary sacrifice there.
To be honest, I think the problem there was just that they expected not for Kazna to put so much force on that hill. Now Kazna start to push on that hill now.
Yeah, but
Uh,
LGN has now. Ooh, an I7
Yeah.
goes down.
I think Legion _ is starting to push in. Kazna have got to cover. I think the 50B for Kazna isn't really in a very good position. He should be. He is a
Yeah,
reload, but he should be
but
covering.
he's killing this FV there,
Yep.
and 2 tanks
The
less
focus
on.
fire for Kazna isn't too bad, but Legion _'s focus fire is also pretty decent. It's
Yeah,
actually
But
fairly
now,
close still.
yeah,
It's
but
still
Legion
fairly
is now
close.
in a disadvantageous position as they are encircled, and Kazna is just working
Yeah.
with their focus fire at each target individually.
Yeah. And you can see the HP advantage is still in
and
Kazna's favour
it
as well.
seems like
Now
this
the
Ice
extra
4
gun.
is going down any minute. Oh no, the I7
But the
first.
Legion _ focus fire is still pretty decent as well.
Yeah. Oh,
And
the lightweight
does
going down.
actually go
I
down as
think the
well.
lightweight should just run away, cap
And
A,
that
and go for the
50B
points.
is coming off reload soon, I think, in the next 5 to 10 seconds. Yep, he is coming off now.
And
now
It should be
this.
able to take down the battle hardened
Oh,
Legion
and
_
there are no hit
does go
point
down.
sharing by Kazna. K9 should have
Yep.
taken the shot instead of this AMX 50B.
But to be honest, it doesn't matter because he's got him anyway. This
Yeah.
battle hardened.
Yeah, there's
He should be able
there's
to do
little
this.
worries.
It's random. He'll be saying, wait.
I lost. Oh no.
He's activated adrenaline. he
Some
wants to make
proper
sure
phrases coming out from Kazna there.
he missed.
What a no.
It would be so amazing if just Legion Amorex this battle hardened, but no.
That's really
no.
hard with the penetration of the I7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen some good focus fire and of course a good rush from Kazna. So now the point that so now they have an advantage in their favor. Yeah, I don't know what's will coming. It's really both teams have some chances left.
Well, as I said earlier, I think Legion _ could have won this, but they just sacrificed this AMX without him even emptying his clip. So that was really unnecessary there.
Yep.
Well, like my opinion is that AMX was not voluntarily just drumming side on in front of everyone, because like it's been to me that even if I have great internet connection, at one point ping just drops to about 400, 500, and I cannot control my vehicle at all. So it might have been that he just lost the control for 1-2 seconds, and it was enough
Yeah.
for Kazna to secure a
But
kill.
that shouldn't happen at all in such big games. But yeah, if that really happened, that was really sad, because otherwise Legion _ might have won this battle. But yeah.
Again, no one has control over that, so there's nothing to judge
Unlucky.
about. Just unlucky, yeah.
Okay, so Legion _ look like they can change the setup slightly, reverting back to what they were playing before with the E100 and mouse.
Yeah.
Which I think should probably be able to cover the town pretty well, depending on how they play it.
And Kazna is going up and city again, as it seems. Or
No, they changed their mind.
no, they changed direction. Oh, they are going city.
Yes. Both teams are going city, actually. This looks like it's probably going to be a city brawl by the looks of it.
Yep.
Has some big problems.
Seems like this AMX is going to support this lightweight up there.
Yep. Which should give Deem to Kazna being able to have the cap advantage then, even
Yeah.
because they can cap C then as well.
Yep.
Again, those T-54 lightweights on the top hill, I think Legion, if the Kazna just rushes in and manages to penetrate every shot, he would win.
Yeah,
many of those.
and there it is, this lightweight running away.
That other lightweight
Oh,
from Kazna is not letting him get away, though. He wants to try and chase him out, but I don't think he should be going this far with it, though.
yeah.
I think
He
he is
And
shouldn't
continuing to
Oh,
chase him,
follow
actually.
him.
just a push from LGN on the score.
Yep, this looks like a push.
Yeah, they're pushing the base. Oh, the E100 connects a shot to this battle hardened. Oh, and he's on fire. How
He
unlucky.
is on 98 health. Should be a one shot for them now.
Yeah, just an HE shell
Legion
right
score,
into
managing to cap A, actually. And they look like they're actually going
Yep,
to back away, maybe.
that's the
I
first
think
tank
they can
down
back away.
for Kazna.
Yeah, and
But
Legion and
with
Skull actually have a real advantage here on the cap now.
yeah, but as we saw before, Kazna can come back from a situation like this.
Yeah,
And it
Gone
seems
is
quite odd to me that there are 3 or even 4 heavy tanks just turning around for one lightweight who's a one shot for them.
yeah, exactly.
That's an incorrect tactic, and they should avoid that at all costs. But now he's dead, and
yeah,
I
And
think it's
yeah.
Kazna
time
seems to push this E100 and
Oh,
Mouse.
K2
So the
and
battle hardened does go
Oh,
down for
oh,
Kazna.
that's not. I don't think this is going to work out for Kazna right now. Oh, this FV low roll,
To be
7
honest, though, it
HP
is
left.
still pretty close. I think Legion and Skull still got the advantage of that mouse being a real problem in the city area, though.
Yeah, and if you look at the cap
Yeah.
points, Legion underscore has got
Yeah.
the real advantage there.
I think the problem with the way that Kazna played it, they just ignored the cap far too much. Like after the cap day, they didn't bother really, capping C, which they actually had an opportunity to.
But, oh no, I thought this I7 from ROP is going to shut down this battle hardened, but no.
They need to start finishing off tanks, though. Kazna do if they want to.
But
Win
there's
this,
an
but-
I7 coming to kill this battle hardened.
Does look like
there's
he's going to
just
take him
not
down.
enough time for
Oh,
Kazna to
he
recover and get
bounces.
those
That's
No,
not
he
good.
should have
That's not
hit
good.
that. That was really, really key then.
Yeah. But
No,
now
there's
it's just a win for Legion underscore.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he does.
No!
Still
Ooh.
in it, I guess. But
Oh my god.
god.
But this is too much HP to just
yeah, and you
kill it
look
right
at the
now.
caps as well. You can still see they've still got base B. If they want to do anything, they got to stop that base B.
And there
Yeah.
is no lightweight now to cap A.
Nope.
That's, yeah,
Get beaten
unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
I7 is still running for it.
He's not going to
and
be able to
he
get to
may
that B
make it.
cap in time, I don't think. I think Legion
Nope.
underscore are just going to scrape this
Yep.
to 995.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
they do.
Just one.
Just out of time, Kazna, but that was actually pretty efficient by them at the end. I think if that guy Sander in for Kazna in his IS7 had actually finished up that battle hardened a bit sooner with that shot and not missed it, they probably
Yeah.
could have actually won that.
Yeah, I think so too. He shouldn't have bounced this shot there, but yeah, fate,
Yeah.
I would say.
Really decent game then. Again.
Yeah, but as you can see, this AMX 50B put out 4.4k damage. This is really awesome.
Again, hesitation is the biggest drawback and the biggest thing that loses games for clans in clan wars. Again, the IS7 who is running for the cap to stop it just hesitated too much, either to help his teammate in IS7 who's a one shot for mouse or go for the cap.
Yeah.
I guess that might have changed the outcome of the game, but who am I to decide? What has been done, it's done.
but it's 3-3. If one clan managed to win 2 games, then it will be over.
Yeah,
But it can be a tiebreaker again.
I'm really hoping for the tiebreaker actually because it's really really interesting to watch
Yep, that's totally true.
and to commentate, of course.
Yeah.
I can probably only
Copperfield.
commentate one more game, to be honest.
Copperfield. Oh, that's a small map for tier 10. Really small. That's actually going to be very, very interesting.
A heavy setup again, I guess, might be that. Mediums here again, not along. Like there are not a lot of opportunities to cover long distances with fire, and mediums like
Yeah,
I
basically there is no
seen like
opportunity to provide fire from a distance because you can be spotted everywhere easily because the map is just so small.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, that's true.
I'd say it's much easier to cap cap in the heavy lane. I can't quite remember which one it
A
is,
and the
but
B,
A.
basically the high ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it is less in the open, you've still got the buildings to cover you from the other side if they decide to decap.
Yeah, but if like
Maybe
Legion
that's
underscore decides to cap A and Kazna comes in with a good push and good focus fire, this might not work out that well then.
Yeah.
I think B is also a good option because you're covered from the back basically by the hill and the house on the left and right. So there's just the spot from C where you can be hit. So this might be also a good option to get some points.
Yep.
in some of my previous clans. I'm not saying which clans. It is actually quite popular to send a couple of I7s to cap B or just hold it so that the enemy cannot cap it. And then C cap actually comes into play. And it's quite interesting as support tanks like AMX can quite prevail at C cap
Yeah,
if they
I
do the
have to
right.
say from some previous clans, I'm not saying which one,
Oh, yeah.
but they had the same strategy, like going to B, hold it, and then moving on to C. But it actually worked out a few times in Clan Wars, but it seems like both of the teams are going for the B cap and only one battle hardened from Kazna. Is he AFK or is he just pretending to be AFK? But
No,
he
It seems
could
like he
he
is
isn't AFK. No, he is AFK.
No, he's just holding there.
go to A right now
Yeah.
and cap A. That would be a good start for Kazna there.
and
And
he
it,
comes back to life.
yep, and he's capping A right now.
Oh, Sender is getting
Yeah,
focused.
the focus fire
Oh
onto
yeah.
the I7 at base B.
Oh
is
my
really
god, he's down to one shot. He is a
Yep,
one
but
shot.
in return,
Oh,
the
but the
lightweight does
lightweight.
go down for Legion underscore. Kazna
And
look like they really want to push this now. I
and
think a
don't
push is
forget,
coming out.
And there goes Sander.
Kazna has the flanking battle
Yeah,
hardened there. He
Oh,
could
did
really.
that Battle really needs to get in there and help his
Oh,
team now.
oh, come on. Oh no, no. The i7 hasn't had the reload there.
Focus fire on this Battle Hardened for Legion underscore. He does look like he's going to go down soon.
And oh, it seems like this AMX 50B could go down anymore. No, there is support coming in.
And
coming in,
Rambo,
racing in.
Random is just bouncing left and right, on the side, on the front, on the
Uh,
turret. It
yeah,
doesn't
and
matter.
the AMX is going down. This is actually looking really good for Kazna right now.
Yeah, Kazna's
But
focus fire actually coming
and
out.
there is the
Yeah.
full life battle hardened from A coming in right now.
I'd say this mouse was pretty much useless for Legion underscore because he just didn't get in there and share the hit points like Kazna
Yeah,
did.
right now it's
Obviously, them.
just some sort of damage pinata, if you can say it like this. It seems
This
like this lightweight
mouse is
is.
really going to struggle against this IS7 now.
Yeah, and this lightweight is going to finish off this I7.
Oh,
Oh
he
no.
bounced.
Oh,
Denied.
that's bad. That's bad. But he should be able to reload again before this I7 shoots. No, but he takes him out,
Mouse
and
will
this
go down
means
just because
only
he
the
cannot
mouse is
penetrate the
left,
turret
and
fast
still a
enough.
full HP battle hardened.
Hey.
There's no chance for the mouse at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
He side onto him as well. Yep.
Yeah, really good gameplay by Kazna, especially this capping A and then flanking battle hardened. This was really, I think this was like the key of the whole push there that they set up, because this battle hardened flanked in the whole time without getting noticed. Sure, he is spotted, but like nobody cared about him.
Yeah. True.
and it's a match point for Kazna.
Yep. 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 And yep.
Let's just hope that Kazna will not make any hasty decisions as they actually did on their tiebreaker. So I hope for a really good game.
Guys, I gotta
I,
go. Really.
Oh, no problem.
All right. Thanks
All
for
right,
letting me commentate tonight. I'll see you guys later.
see ya.
yeah,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Have a great day.
Cheers.
So it will become quiet because I guess Sam was it just left.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But this will be the match point for Kazna, or there will be again a tiebreaker.
Well, I would love to see a tiebreaker, to be honest, because it's just making the whole situation more interesting.
so again, heavy setups on Legion as well as
Or Kazna
Kazna.
choosing 6 IS7.
That's a really defensive setup.
Or a really offensive setup.
Yeah,
Well, I7s prevail in both situations, both defensive hold down and offensive with their mobility
Yeah,
for heavy. So we'll see what happens.
it seems like Legion underscore is going for the push on A.
that will be packed out very well because there are not many guys at A. They will be really easily killed at two battle. Oh, and there goes two bounces
Oh,
in K2's side.
but this is not looking good for Kazna right now. They already lost a lot of HP there.
Yep, I think you maybe you will get to see your tiebreaker, mate.
Yeah, I think so
We
too.
all will. Why are you talking in one person? Come on. But
Bullshit.
yeah, great flanking fire
Yeah,
by Ham the boy
and the
from
first
Plan
guy
V.
going down from Kazna. The two lightweights back there brawling each other.
I think
He's just
at the moment K6 has a little.
And the next one, K8 going down there.
it's just quite unfortunate how many bounces that Kazna just do on Hamza boy and the mouse up front. As we have seen, they are firing heat, but it doesn't help them a lot. The PCR,
and
APCR, right?
Yeah,
they do less hit points damage if they manage to penetrate them.
seems like this mouse is going to push in on this I7 K5 there.
Ooh,
With
yeah.
the battle hardness back up. Well, oh, the lightweight goes down. That's
Oh,
not
and
And
good.
random
is
goes
going
in.
for it.
But it seems like Sahar BB is flanking this. Oh, he misses. That's not good. But LGN underscore is staying really defensive at the moment. They're staying on the hill there. But we'll see how this turns out.
It's 7 versus 4. It seems quite obvious that Kazna, with their hit points and gun disadvantage, they are going
And now there are only 2 tanks left. The mouse soaked up all the damage there. And now those i7s are going down. Well, it really is going to be a tiebreaker next round, which is really interesting.
Yep.
Hopefully, Kazna is not making any hasty decisions again.
They have only 70 points left.
Oh, that's really bad. But anyways,
Ultramate from LGN did the top damage of LGN and the score his team. Sender did probably the best of his team. K2, K8, K6 and Random did a great job with less than 1000 hit points and damage. Only
to me,
Reimer did
to
Reimer.
me, D Teshka did a really great job by soaking up all the damage in his mouse and just getting time for his team to really kill all the others. But anyways, I think this tiebreaker could go either way because Kazna has showed off some really good gameplay, but Legion underscore did as well. So I think it will really depend on the map which is coming now.
Lol.
Again, we might see both a defensive gameplay or from both sides, or it will be a full-out brawl in one part of the map. We will
Well,
never know.
to me, if a brawl at one spot would be so amazing, that would be really a good tiebreaker to see. Because I think this would really, the winner would really be the better team, better focus fire, better hit point share then. So yeah, but we'll see.
I hope our viewers are not tired of hearing our comments being so cheerful and uplifting up, because it seems like we are about to fall asleep, isn't it?
Well, I don't think so.
Godverdomme, Kvetta did manage to learn some Dutch for it.
But we'll see. Do we know what the next map is going to be?
Yeah, Kano at the moment.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. It's all about cap points there.
Basically, who gets the caps first and how well in defensive game the clan who gets caps first and has the cap advantage
Yeah,
plays out.
actually, we saw really good gameplay by Win there against Kazna. They won there 2-0. So if
Yeah.
Legion underscore or Kazna adopted a strategy similar to Win, they should be able to win this.
Again, Kazna players are not as like they are not guys with 45%, and their leader for sure is adopting every single loss to their advantage, and they are trying to find new ways. Because I've seen Kazna, both Kazna and Legion, playing quite creatively in all games after their losses on the first game on any map.
Yep.
Yeah, but actually a push to B side from Kazna if they would start at C, a push would be really interesting if they just push in all their forces and try to kill them as they did on Black Goldville. I think this would be interesting as well. Because they got the focus fire, they got what it takes, they just need to do something. But on the other hand
Instead of
side,
pushing, like, okay, so pushing B over the bridge or trying to go through the dip from Kazna's side is actually, I would consider a suicide, as there are many places for Legion to take defensive positions, stay hold down, or even shoot from cap A positions from the bushes, and they would lose too many hit points for such a push. So if they would make a push, they would probably do it from C side or A, which is
yeah,
a lot more advantageous for them.
but if Legion underscore is not prepared for this push, it might work out really well for Kazna then. But anyways, I think if Legion plays off some nice defending, fast capping gameplay, they're also able to win this tiebreaker. And well, what's interesting to me is that none of both teams choose a tank destroyer, actually. We saw this from Win, a Grill 15, but I think a tank destroyer would have been good to have it at A or at D flanking in. But yeah, we'll see how this works out. Oh, the lightweight taking the first shots there.
Lightweight again is a scout, and it's for fast cap secure or just getting overall intelligence. And
Oh, this AMX 50B getting 800 damage right at the beginning. But Kazna has definitely the advantage of hit points there, so they just need to hold their position. That's all they have to do right now.
again, quite interesting way for Legion to approach the position near the spawn and C cap. As we've seen, they were not taking the route through the dip, they were taking the straight route through a cap.
And now it seems like Legion underscore is preparing a push on C side. But Kazna is well prepared for this, as it seems.
Patton from Kazna is actually in a really good position to cover the spawn of Legion, as T-54 lightweight is now like prohibited from going to uh, cap D and take advantage of it, and there he goes
Yeah.
down.
That's definitely a really big disadvantage for Legion underscore now.
As there is no way to push D, and if they are pushing C, they will do it with a lot of losses with the Kazna's IS-7s
But
being
Kazna is getting the shots out there really good without taking any damage. And now here comes the push on those two IS-7s from Legion underscore.
But AMX and other IS-7s as well as Patton are rushing into him.
Oh my god, this
There,
Battle Hardened took like over 1,000 damage right at the beginning, but there is a one-shot IS-7 at Legion side, and he is going down. Well, Random should ignore this IS-7 there, but there is the backup. And the second one going down for Legion, and one Battle Hardened going down for Kazna, but now they're getting their back, and I think that's it. I think that is the win for
they
Kazna
are
right now.
encircled, and Kazna is going to win this.
Yeah, for sure. They got the points, they got the guns in the game, they got the HP. This is really the win for Kazna right now.
This is just a manslaughter, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And again, a
But
good idea, but because there were so many IS-7s hold down near
but
C.
I think Kazna really showed off their skill in this battle right now. They seem to have adopted the strategy from Win, and they did a really, really good job.
So congratulations to Kazna. One victory in their favor.
So next match should be Legion underscore against Win, if I'm correct.
Seems like it.
Well, what would be the case if Legion underscore actually wins now?
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. All right. Yeah, that was a tight one, really.
Yeah, it really was. But Kazna showed off the skill they have got and managed to win this game.
All right. Thank you.
So-
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Are we still in the same room using same room? Oh yeah. All right.
Should we be going offline for a bit while we are in the preparation phase for the next clans to brawl?
Yeah, offline would be good because I have to go to the toilet.
Yeah, well, good to know. Good to know.
By the way, one question: what if Legion wins now? Because that means every team has won one time.
We have actually thought about this, and I have thought about this scenario. Really weird, but okay. It would mean we will count up all points and the one with most points. So you get 5. Those count up, and some have one with 5-3, and some have one with 5-4. You know.
Yeah.
So that will make the difference.
So if Legion wins this 5-3 now, they take away the win.
Yeah, 5-3. Let me check very quickly.
Yeah, Kazna lost to win 5-3, I think.
No,
Now
they
they
lost
won
5-4.
5-4.
It was a
Oh.
tiebreaker.
So
Okay.
now it even, like, I think if Legion wins or if Win wins right now, then there is a chance or it will be a difficult decision to make to whom goes victory.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens, you know. I personally, or I think that Win is going to take away this trophy because they won against Kazna and Legion _ lost against Kazna, so
Yeah.
they should be able to make it.
One, go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the third game of today. LGN versus Win was next. And today, at 21:80 p.m. We've got some new commentators. Sender is new, is coming back from his battles. And yeah, let's start the new battle, and just flip a coin, and we've got heads. So
Yeah, this is quite tight for LDN right now. We have to explain a bit. Kazna right now has 9 points out of their 2 games, obviously with 4 points from their first game against Win. Yeah, and then the second game, which happened, Kazna versus Legion, was 4 points for Kazna because they took the wins, right? Of course. So Kazna has 9 points right now. Win has 5, and Legion has 4. What has to happen now to make a solution out of this is that either just Win has to win. That's easy. Easy to say. Win just easily wins, or if that happens, then they have won the tournaments. But if Legion has won with 5-3 against, well, this match just against Win, then we'll play the match of Kazna versus Legion again, maybe today, most likely
No.
today.
I don't think that's a possibility because like I need to
But
go out.
otherwise, we'll have, and if Legion and Win ends up in a 5-4, well, yeah, then we're just gonna play final evening all over together, just all over, yeah.
But
But
the other day, not
yeah,
today.
that's like it is 33% to happen, all case scenarios really. So yeah, let's just see. Let's first enjoy these matches,
yep.
and let's see what is gonna roll out. So first map, Mayan Ruins. At win side we see a E100 Grella, really interesting tank for this map, especially. T4 lightweight, i7, 2 i7s actually, 215B and a mouse. And from Legion side, we've got 2 mouse, well, actually E100 and a mouse, i7, 3 i7s actually, 249 and 215B. Yeah.
Well, Vin has actually played the Mayan Ruins this evening as they chose this map against Kazna, and they showed us that they can work this map even with the grill. Well, while commentaries like me and Sam Jeffries were doubting that grill can work this map quite well.
Okay.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I wasn't there obviously, so we'll have to see if the grill tactic is also gonna work out against Legion. Let's see. So right now we see Win kind of going with their really heavy, so the mouse is going towards A to defend A, and the rest of those heavies are gonna split up more onto the left side, left lane on of this A area kind of.
And we can see this T54 lightweight is maybe going to cap C right now from Win.
Yeah, that would be his best bet, because yeah, they just need points for this map. It will most likely play, because an all-round push is just really hard. Tanks can pull back really easily with this terrain, and points will most likely make matter.
But
Will matter.
it seems like this T54 lightweight is not going to C at all. he's trying to get this back of the bunch of tanks which are in there.
We see actually an AFK tank, a RP 1, 2, 3, 4 from Win got taken down because he was AFK. Really unfortunate there for me. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Not a good start for Win.
Yeah, it is really hard to pull this bond back because Mouse is effectively isolated. Grill can't poke every second because he's just gonna get focus if he's gonna come out. Mouse gonna get pushed rather hard here. Let's see.
But they're starting to push onto this IS4 and the FV.
Yeah, that's the smart push right now. They have to
this IS4
make the
already
trades.
Taken 1k. Oh, this IS4 is going down.
Yeah, he went down.
But on the other hand side, the mouse of Win is already dead too.
And now Grill is making a big mistake as he's still staying in his position.
So far, a good push from Legion onto that one mouse, but Win has made more effectance onto those.
But now Legion seems to push this E100 with an I7 and another E100. The Grill tries to get a position up there on the hill.
They can actually win this. That's really nice from Win, how they took this back. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, the lightweight took out
one.
the T49.
Unbelievable, man.
This is really
amazing.
Nice. Win pulled this.
What a comeback by Win.
Yeah.
Really good. Just they took it back really quickly to let down that mouse. They didn't care about it, and they just went on to cap or to
the sneaky lightweight flanking the heavies at their.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah. Did he Americ him? I didn't see.
Yes, it was an Americ.
That's really unfortunate. Right now, Thieves 4 lightweight making the best of his speed.
Going down there, the lightweight taking the damage, and now this should be done for Win.
Yeah.
They still
Win have really practiced this map. It seems that they've actually worked out their tactic, and they are leading in this game Legion into a position where they would be surrounded from all sides, and they cannot back out.
Really, just very well played from Win overall.
That was really incredible. I mean, they took it back.
What a good team. The good focus fire and to push on the right moments.
Yeah,
really good moves. Let's see the scoreboard at the end of the game. Yeah, like we see the three surviving tanks from Win just did most of the work. Thieves 4 lightweight also took a big part in this win. Legion, well, overall, I don't think they were. Yeah, that push on the mouse was good, but Win decided to let fall that mouse, and that was really smart. So they could push on that IS4 and I7. They could get them killed, and that was really smart from Win. Overall.
To be honest, I did not thought that Win is going to come back from this AFK IS7, but they really managed this well.
What a good game there. Solid from Win first. So
I think Win is also going to take the second point here on Mayan Ruins because they really practice it. We saw them against Kazna. They were really almost unbeatable there. So
they made just advantage of most teams not training too much on Mayan Ruins. It's it's a new map obviously, so they are trying to make the best of the already existing map, of course. But let's see, we're in the second game. Lineups identical, I'd say. Yeah. I see. Yeah, identical. Let's see how the teams will move their forces towards.
Well, it looks like
lightweight
Win is going for B again.
Yeah, for B and to concentrate and to defend A more or less, not to push on A but to defend it. Right now, lightweight is expecting some opposition in the form of an or a T49, sorry, but that didn't happen. Win right now, trying for the cheeky cap on
And
B.
they are doing it quite well.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are
I,
They're
actually
about
doing it
captain.
really well. Yeah,
and now
Yappy
they
guy
have the
gone.
advantage. They have
Yeah,
the advantage
they got
of
the early
points.
advantage.
And
Legion not very communicating on to taking down that Ice 4 and B, but well, that wasn't really a chance to get there. So that wasn't. It was just a good
And look
move
at this
by Win.
position. While Yappy in his i7 is sitting at B and he's hold down for Ace Rumor from Legion in his is4, even if Legion is7s and FV try to go into the middle part and snipe his side, there's still Vin's teammates who are covering him, so it would prevent such a situation and would punish Legion for
Here we
such action.
see, yeah, here we see a stalemate from both teams. They can't push on them. That's impossible. But Win right now dealing, trading insufficiently,
Good enough.
really getting unlucky pens and yeah, just trading insufficiently.
Yeah, well,
Although
to
their
my mind, this
IS7 Yappy is circling in from the spawn side of Legion, and he has now the backside of the whole enemy team to
well,
shoot at.
to my mind, the T54 lightweight should try to cap C, because then they set Legion
Yeah,
underscore more under pressure.
Yeah,
yeah, true. Legion right now has to make a move really because they are boxed in, gonna get boxed in soon. Yappy is gonna really, yeah, just gonna humiliate that E100 there. But Thieves 4 lightweight doesn't seem to get out of that trouble. E100 not finishing off that lightweight. Wrong move
yeah,
there,
he's
but
focused
okay.
on that. Yeah,
Yeah,
i7 from Vin is getting focused down by
yeah.
Oh,
And we
E197.
see
oh,
here a push on those heavies from Legion.
yeah,
Finally,
but they're
but
already
yeah,
4 tanks down at the moment. This is not
yeah.
good for Legion underscore at
And
No,
all.
it's a
no, no,
ramp
no,
kill.
no.
It's a
But
ramp
Oh,
kill.
most of them are just really easily killable. But that doesn't take away the fact that
Yep.
Win has just shared hit points, traded sufficiently, and yeah,
well, Win
just
had a really good plan for this map. I think they trained this map the most because they just play it better than every other team that we saw.
mm, yes, that's true.
And Drill is again
Really
going
good play
hard
from
into it.
Win.
yep,
Yeah.
but Chalita at the side of LGN underscore did a great job in his i7. He's yeah, just holding his team. But it was not enough to win it. So maybe next time he will be doing a better job.
Well, if you
All
look
right.
at the
Again,
scoreboard, you can clearly see that when they did almost equal damage, not too much of
Yeah,
difference. So
true.
really good teamwork by
well,
them.
Shared hit points, did good damage, panda shots, or well, when it was needed, and yeah, just did big damage onto those Legion guys.
only Chalita and FV from Legion were only supportive, like most damage doing tanks on Legion side. And it seems like Legion just doesn't focus fire a lot. And if they focus fire, then it's only in the radical situations when they are being outflanked,
Yep.
which is pretty sad to see.
Well, and as we see, it's 2-0 for Win at the moment. If they can keep up this high level of skill, I think this might even turn out to be a 4-0. Oh, no, 5-0. Yeah.
Now, it depends how well Legion has prepared for Canal, as we've seen against the battle against Kazna. It seemed like Legion was really late with their pushes, and their tanks were losing HP at the very beginning. well, they Kazna was quite adopted to the tactics Win used against them. So
Yeah,
I guess if Win uses the same tactics they used against Kazna, um, Win has a really good chance of winning this game.
yeah.
And
Well,
I guess,
as I think Win is really a good team if they are in a defensive position. So if they manage to take the caps first, they will surely do it really, really easily. Because as we saw against Kazna on Rockfield, they did it really, really well there too.
Right now, Legion missing one player. I need to get it fast, really. Match is gonna start in some seconds. Win has their team ready. 3, 4, 5 I7s, Grilla and RU. I think to quickly spot D, or not to go to D at least. All right.
again, I
Yeah.
think this time Win has the perfect spawn for them as they have the favorite position for Grill at Cap A, and they will
Yeah,
probably position Grill on that position. And I sincerely doubt that Legion will be pushing for Cap A this game
yeah,
from their
definitely.
spawn.
If they really manage to take A and B, to cap A and B first before
And then
Legion
hold both
underscore
sides
caps
near.
C and D, I think then the match is done because the grill can camp on C and B side, and this should be done then
And
for win.
yeah, Grill is really good at that position as it has great gun elevation, and not many tank destroyers can use that position. And to look at that, if you look from that point or from that corner, you are able to see like cover your own cap A, of course, but also you can see down the both sides that lead to cap A, see the base B and cover your heavies that are hold down there, as well as take snipes at everyone who is sitting in bushes near cap D, and even get some shots in the city near Cap C.
Yeah,
That position is really good for this tank. The only position he cannot see for most of the time is the canal in the middle where many pushes happen from C and D caps. So we'll see how Legion will deal with this situation.
yeah, but to my mind, this position is really OP for a TD with enough gun elevation because he can like fire the whole map except for the canal. But yeah,
Except for canal, this dip right over the hill that is right beside the cap A, and he cannot see in both spawns. But those positions are rarely used, and I would think that if uh, Vin gets into positions quite quickly with their IS7s holding everything down, the only possibility for Legion to take the victory is to push through the middle and into the canal, and I don't
yeah,
see anything else that would
definitely.
work.
But if they try to push on B or so, I think they're really going to screw it up because the grill is just putting out the shots every 10 seconds, and that's pretty much it then.
When you have open caps like A, C, not AC, but
Yeah. All right.
A, B,
We've
and D.
got. We're going into this third match for Win versus Legion. Um, Win taking 5i7's grill, IU, and Legion taking AMX 50B, 3i7s, a Mausen and a 215B, sorry, and T49. Yeah. All right, let's see what the teams will do. Of course, when spawning the north spawn, they have to get to A and B. Of course, they can't. Well, Legion going
But
for A as well. Um, they are not committed yet. Really weird.
yeah.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, they are just trying to take the positions.
Oh,
All right,
but this
really
battle hardened
interesting.
is getting shut down. Minus
Yeah,
1000
Legion
HP.
is really nah. They shouldn't have done that, really, to be honest, because every time you crossed a
Oh
team
my
like Win,
god. Battle
a
hardened
team, yeah,
down.
yeah,
What
yeah,
the
he's
fuck?
already dead in the first 40 seconds actually, and like against any other team they could have done that, but against Win, focus firing, They are just so good at it, and
Oh my
Legion
god.
taken such a beating, like so hard, and they are, yeah, this is already lost for
Yeah,
Legion,
I
to be
think so
honest.
too. They just lost 2 tanks right at the beginning. In the first minute, 2 tanks are down. That's not
Yeah,
good. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
this is already won by win there.
yeah.
And look at this.
That's
Grill
for
is
almost sure.
actually
Oh my god, the
The
next
guy in the middle
IS-7 going
is,
down.
yeah, he's
What?
going down
Grill is
soon.
stopping
Win.
passively, and he's going
Oh
in
my
like a
god.
madman, like putting some active shots into that IS-7, not looking for some shots at AMX. He's a really great player, and I see that he knows when to go from a
Oh,
sniper into
Yeah,
an
he
active
got one
This
shot
sniper.
this
right
T49
now.
seems to have given up. He's not firing. He's just staying there AFK. Oh my god.
Oh well, he did fire, but
Yeah.
well, let's see. Win is just mopping up right now. They don't have to do anything much.
Yeah,
Just a
that's
steamroller that right there. Yeah, well, just
Well,
yeah.
7-1,
Mm,
7-0. We haven't seen this the whole evening. This
no,
is absolutely amazing.
and
But
of
really,
course a little
really,
bit slappy at the side of LGN underscore.
yeah, really.
no, they couldn't do anything. They lost 2 tanks in the first. Yeah, that's just yeah, bad decision. Especially they felt not um, confident into their tactic going for A, and they didn't even reach cap A, so they shouldn't have done that. Especially not against a team that is playing really well.
on
Uh,
this canal map, basically, and who is quite well adapting to situations when they have more guns. Because look at this, both AMX who died right away from Legion and the other I7, the all between three of them, they only did 387 damage, while Gorilla and IS7 Kumal uh, right into this as soon as they got the gun advantage, and they took a lot of shots, and the Grill ended up being with 4,000 damage this game, which I think I haven't seen the whole evening.
no,
Yeah,
that's
But
true.
that was
it
really awesome.
but
It
it
seems
seems,
that
yeah.
Legion underscore is gonna forfeit from this match, which makes. Oh, actually, there comes one man back. I have no idea if they will still fight. Um,
Geodramatic Death, I know him personally. He, in his IS-7, he can do some brilliant things, but it doesn't depend on one person. If Legion does not hold themselves together as one whole team, then I think that's about it for them. As it's 3 versus 0, if Vin gets next game done, there's quite a good chance on their own turf, as they will be selecting the next map because Legion selected Canal. There's a good chance for 5-0 this evening, which I hope Legion can recover from.
Meat? Oh well.
Mad Star.
Yeah. Yeah, that just mops it up for tonight. Legion has officially forfeited. Um, yeah,
Well,
So,
actually,
So,
that
but
this is really sad. I thought we would see some awesome gameplay, but
yeah.
I guess Vayne has the best weapon in their hands, and it's moral just devastation. They just did 3 games for Legion lost in a row, not only on the map that Win selected, but also on their own turf in Canal map, which they selected freely. And I guess that's just I'm really quite saddened about this as Legion. I think there are many great players, but if great players cannot adopt some teamwork, like I've seen Legion the underscore clan actually lose some games against Equilibrium or lose against Requiem in trainings, and it's all because they were afterwards saying like the Q player who just recently joined. He told me that after like when I was in Equilibrium and I played with Equilibrium and we won, um, he said to us that there was chaos in Discord. Everyone was just saying everything by themselves. So basically, Discord for them is something they would be shouting in instead of letting one person lead them and organize a counterattack if needed. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we have a winner right now. Who is next? Sorry. Is winner of Silver League. Yeah. It is true. And they have won the league, and yeah, well, yeah. What can we do else? What can we
but
say?
they
For
earned it. I mean,
just
they
conclude um, conclude the whole league for them, that win always, yeah, they won really clearly all the games, almost not in the group finals because they didn't play, of course, versus LVC forfeited, but um, before the match they forfeited, but yeah, win always had it. They had a chance to win from the get-go, and they made it through, and just good plays by win. Just congratulations for them.
Yep.
I guess,
yeah,
yeah,
really.
in the last third battle, I guess Legion just did miscalculated that Win does not know how to play in Canal, but it's a false uh a thought. It would be really false, as there are many clans who are training on Canal. There are many
Yeah,
clans
yeah,
who are training on Himmelsdorf. So making bets for a victory after you've lost two games in a row on the enemy's map to get the map who trains everyone on, there
yeah.
there needs to be something unique, something you think other clan did not train on.
Like Middleburg would be good for a Legion there to pick.
Yeah,
I
for
think
example,
that would be their best bet. Yeah, but in the end, they played tonight versus Kazna as well. They lost that one, and they lost this one. Yeah, sad ending for Legion. A happy end for Win. They won the tournament. Congratulations from my side again. So yeah, I think we'll just go offline. I don't know.
Yep. Yep.
so
Right.
thanks for
See you
watching,
guys in
everyone.
about 15 weeks. I'll just send the site for the website for the for the Champions of Europe, or the Blitz event community in its own, in its whole. Yeah, to see, you can read the rules and read all the information there is needed, and you can sign up from today. Yeah, today. Well, midnight. Yeah. Um, yeah, for all guys who's watching right now. Um, let's see. I'm just gonna put this in. Yeah, you can tap on it and just read the rules. It is in the comments right now, live comments, and you can read the rules about all about the tournament, upcoming tournament, Champions of Europe. Let's just tell about Champions of Europe, I guess. Champions of Europe is an idea. Yeah, sorry, I had to do it.
Lol.
But Champions of Europe is yeah, it's not clan based. It is just player based, so to say. Um, you can find your team 7 to 9 players. Um, well, uh, try to get 9, because of course you need some reserve players, and you need to send this list towards us. because it will be important for the rewards. Yeah, let's see. 9 people are watching right now. For whoever is watching, we're going offline. Hope you enjoyed all the streams. Actually, you can watch all matches. Reports are also on the event community, what Blitz event community, and there you can look it all up, all the information about future tournaments. Not yet about the Gold League, but that one is coming soon as well. So hope you have a good night and see you later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.